Good Lord, Fudge. Today's Saturday. Or is this the... Am I being stupid? No, it's Saturday. Oh. Today's a no game day unless I get bored of what I'm doing. I don't know. I didn't feel like really doing much, I guess. Yeah, there it is. Please play Rival. I might do something after everything that I kind of felt like talking about. We'll see, though. I might end up having to set up a Minecraft server, actually, because Jed asked me to set one up. So I'll see about that. I'm seeing, because, I don't know, like, all I'm saying is, oh my god, I can't talk. I'm not sure what he wants to play. He just said he wanted to play with some friends, so I'm not sure what server he wanted to play on. If he wants to play the Cobblemon server with his friends, I could set it up with the... because I do have the file for it, so I can just upload it to Pebblehost again, just give him the file, or set it up myself, and then update it. We'll see. I'm not actually sure what he wants to do. He just said, I want to play the Minecraft server with some friends. I actually have no clue what kind of server he wants to do, so we'll see what he's up to. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, so today, I don't know. I'm not doing anything crazy, as far as I know anyway. I might swap over to some games in a bit. But I wanted to go over the new PTB notes. The PTB is not out yet, but the PTB notes has the community in a fucking uproar because no one from Dead by Daylight's community can ever be civil or act normal. They always have to fucking throw, you know, survivor main, killer main insults at each other. We're not sure yet. I'm not sure. I think the PTB currently is just a balance PTB, not a character PTB. It's not out yet. It's going to be coming out, I think, this Tuesday. But the notes for it are out, and it's mainly just balancing stuff from what I've seen so far. But the DBD and balancing is going to make one side piss their pants and the other side cheer. So there's no winning. Boom! Start! Fire! What perks are affected? I don't even think it's perks being affected. It's baseline mechanics and some killers. We'll see though. We'll check in a second, okay? You son of a bitch. I keep on... I gotta stop suppressing ads. It gives me the option to do it, and I always do it at the start of the stream when it's the perfect time to play an ad. So you know what? I just suppressed ads, but watch what I'm gonna do. Come. the fuck is the command to start an ad again? Walter Cam, I'm not even on the right screen for that. There we go. There's my boy Walter. Sorry, I'm trying to learn how to commercial now so I can get the ads out of the way. Yeah. I just want them out of the way. Apparently it's commercial, and then... Am I stupid? Just do a minute of ads, I guess. I just want to get the ads out of the way so for the next, like, hour I don't have to fucking deal with getting interrupted. Also, thank you, Jed. For the... But yeah, so you want a fresh server. So if it's a fresh server start, then it might be it might take a little more time, because with the one that I have, right, it's set up with all like the commands and stuff and the permissions. That takes a little while to set up myself. If I could use the old world, and I'm not trying to change orange, all right? Alexa, set Streamlights to orange. Sorry, I'm having a fucking stroke right now. I'm beef stroganoff. So if you want a fresh world, I do not think I can plug... Well, no, I could. Yeah, actually, thinking about it, same world probably won't be a big issue. No, I could do a fresh world where all the character data and the map is fresh, right? It wouldn't even have, like, the spawn beach or the spawn island. It would just be, like, pretty much normal Minecraft, but I should be able to keep the commands still. I can look into that, so... Because that should... like, I get into the server host thing, I would just have to delete the world and the character data, and then it should keep all the plugin data still. So I should be able to set that up. You want to play Minecraft? We all want to play Minecraft. But yeah, when were you looking for it to get done, Jed? Because I got the next 2 days off. I mean, I can decide on my days off. It's not like I'm being forced to. Instant. Oh, Jesus. Fuck. Okay, well, okay, this'll have to be quick then. Jesus, because, oh, man, what if the server mods aren't even going to be up to date? That's one of the big problems. As soon as I have time. Okay, I'm going to speed run through what I was doing, I guess, because, yeah, this is a little abrupt. Yeah, I'll try and get it up in the next... I don't want to say, like, 5 hours. Don't worry about it right now. Okay, I'll start working on it eventually, though. Like, I'm gonna get some start on it tonight, hopefully get it ready by tomorrow. Sorry, I'm just looking at Twitch commands now. Let's just get this out of the way real quick. So, and just to make sure, fresh world and no saved Pokemon. So I just have to go in and delete character data. And the world gets to be reset, and that should be fine. Okay, show chords. Oh! Alright. So, I'm on a horrible spot right now for the PTB thing, aren't I? Hold on. Let's just move myself over here for now. Ah, god damn it. Mason SMP wouldn't be the first one. Alright, so we got a DVD PTB. I love saying that, coming out, I think, this Tuesday. It's coming out, but we got some new features coming out, so it's a balancing PTB from what I've seen. They got anti-slug, anti-tunnel, and they reworked some killers, and I'm not sure if they did anything to perks yet. I only know about this because Joseph posted a TikTok about it in the Discord, and I checked it for a second, and I went, holy shit, people cannot be civil about DBD, because everyone is in the comments is just yelling at each other about the changes, and it's going to destroy Dead by Daylight, or killers are just babies and they need to stop playing like bitches. Like, it's either survivors yelling at killers saying, if you had to play this way, you suck, and it was killers saying, survivors are babies that need to be coddled. Anti-slugging. The slugging one I think is actually fine, but anyway, I'll get into it. So, first thing, anti-slugging, slugging reduction. If a survivor is left in the dying state for a total of 90 seconds during a match, alright, so if you put someone on the ground for the time it takes to do a generator, right, they gain the ability to pick themselves up after fully recovering. Personal opinion? Jesus Christ, I gotta stop clicking on these fucking... Why is this a link? Can someone explain to me why clicking on the PNG brings me to a fucking... Whoever's in charge of making this forum needs to be, like, taught Java. I wanted to say something bad, but I don't want to risk it. But dear lord, whoever fucking made that, like, I click randomly. I shouldn't get sent somewhere because I clicked on a fucking banner. Ugh. Anyway, this first bit, I think this one's 100% reasonable. I think that if you have somehow left someone on the ground for 90 seconds, at that point, they are simply just not playing the game. So you don't need Unbreakable. No, you would still need Unbreakable. Unbreakable would have value because you pick yourself up faster, and you can pick yourself up way before the 90-second time period. I want to slug with 35 gens! Ah! Yeah, me too, man. Me too. So that first bit, I see zero problem with. The only people upset with that are the people that take killer way too fucking seriously. What are you saying? I can't fucking slug the entire enemy team before a gen pops? That's bullshit. I earned that win. Like, no, you're a dork. Fucking put them on hook and stop wasting people's time. So no one will slug anymore? No one ever said that. Slugging's just getting nerfed. This pretty much just stops killers from relying on slugging to win, I guess. You can still do it. You just can't leave someone on the ground for 90 fucking seconds. I think that's reasonable. I think Unbreakable won't be useful. If you're on the ground for 90 seconds, that's the time it takes for a person to do a generator in this game. At that point, if you've been on the ground for 90 seconds, like, it would have been super useful to have Unbreakable. You could have picked yourself up with Unbreakable in under, like, what, 25 seconds? It's very quick with Unbreakable. You'd be back in the action, the killer wouldn't have pressure on you. I think this is just going to stop killers from having free slugging. So instead of only worrying about Unbreakable, eventually after 90 seconds, because you got to remember, it takes like 2 minutes to bleed out. Hold on. DVD bleed out timer. It takes 240 seconds, 4 minutes for a dying survivor to bleed out. So it takes about... Honestly, if they put it up to 120 seconds, I could see that being okay as well. I still don't think it's a problem. But the fact that you have to go through a little over a third of your bleed out time on the fucking ground before you're allowed to do anything is a little super annoying. If you're on the ground for 90 seconds, your team is also griefing you. Yeah, exactly. You got to think about this from a perspective of, like, whether or not you want to do balancing or fun, I guess. Who in the fuck is having fun being slugged on the ground for 90 seconds? Genuinely, like, to the killers out there that say they need to be able to slug you forever, like, you gotta realize that this is a game. People aren't going to enjoy being on the ground for over a fucking minute doing nothing. I'm jamming to music. Yeah, fucking Trey. Meme, you're a special breed. So I don't know. From a position of like just general fun for the population of the game, I do not think there should be a scenario where you're on the ground for 90 fucking seconds and you're still not able to do anything. I think they could have just left it at this part, though. If they left it at this and then didn't do anything else, I think there would be less blowback. I also think the next parts aren't horrible, but I don't think they needed to add it all together. Alright, so next. Added the option to enable or disable in custom games, whatever. The perks that enable you to recover from the dying state will continue to function as before without needing to meet this requirement, so you don't have to worry about any of that. This won't stop you from just unbreakabling normally or boon exponential. It just means that by the time you've hit that 90-second in-game thing, then like you'll be able to pick yourself up. What matters is none of those perks are affected. So the next parts, these are the things that actually change as well. Gradually increases crawling speed for survivors who are left in the dying state. This I can see being annoying, because that means that the longer they're on the ground, they'll eventually just have tenacity. This is going to be a problem for endgame scenarios where, like, the killer's obviously slugging because the gate's open and they're trying to juggle them from getting out. I do think that this is kind of an unnecessary ad. I've never thought on the ground while slugged for over 90 seconds, like, damn, I wish I was crawling faster. So I could do without this. And if it appeases the killers, that's fine. Added the ability for survivors to recover while crawling. Recovery now occurs passively with no need to hold a button. They've pretty much just put Tenacity base kit, which means Tenacity is already kind of weak now. There's going to be even less reason to use it. I don't think we needed either of these. As a survivor, I do actually enjoy that, because that means I can crawl to a pallet while recovering, so this just means that power struggle is going to get stronger. Everyone's least favorite perk. Love when I'm in gold lobbies and nobody plays healer and I play healer and I'm solo healing, people complain no heals, like what the fuck? Maybe you've played someone other than Jeff. And updated several survivor and killer perks to account for these changes, so I'm hoping we get to see them. We got a GIF here apparently. So I guess this explains it. So when you hit the ground, you immediately start recovering as well, by the way. What? Why did that get fucking... Yeah, white bitch is okay. Fucking... I've seen a lot of people saying this is going to kill DBD for them, especially the Myers rework. I'm getting to the Myers rework. I actually think that one's fucking awful. I didn't like Myers as that much as he was, but the only thing I really didn't like about Myers was Tombstone Piece. I do not know why the fuck, instead of just removing Tombstone Piece or changing how that worked, they just gutted him, so we'll see. But so far, the anti-slug does not seem to be a problem. I personally think it is fine. They could just keep it to the first effect, and I would be happy. But I don't see the other effects being too much of a problem. But I can live or die with. I can live without them. I don't need them. So this part's fine. The next part gets a little fucked up. I will also. We get to see the passive recovery. And when you watch the GIF, by the way, you got two bars. You got the bar up top, which shows you how much you recovered, and the bar down below shows you how long you've been on the ground for 90 seconds, and then you can pick yourself up. And as you can see, he crawls pretty fast. Alright, so... a dev note. When it comes to slugging, we know it can be frustrating if you're on the receiving end of it too often or for too long, but we also know that sometimes it's the smart move. This updated system acknowledges this, allowing the killer to slug occasionally when they feel like it's the right call, but will eventually kick in and swing in the survivor's favor if slugging is used excessively. I think that is 100% fair. It doesn't stop the killer from slugging, but it does stop the killer from only slugging. If the killer plays the match only to slug instead of hooking people... or, like, being allergic to hooks in general, you know, the killer can save slugging for when it matters instead of just slugging at every turn. I'm not the best killer. I'm a pretty shit killer. But I still do decent without having to slug 24/7. And this is per person. You can slug everyone 90 seconds. You have plenty of time to slug. A big part of this is also about making the experience of being slugged more pleasant, as much as being slugged can be, at least. The recovery changes in crawling speed will give you a bit more agency when down, so you aren't just holding a button and waiting for someone to come save you. I think the slugging stuff is fine. This part, though, the tunneling reduction update, I can understand the frustration. I genuinely do not understand some decisions here. I like some of them, and I don't like others. So, when a survivor is hooked, their hook status is hidden from the killer. When they're unhooked, there is no notification and their hook status isn't revealed immediately. So, this makes it so the killer doesn't know that they've been unhooked immediately. So, technically, you can unhook right in front of the killer and they wouldn't just double back immediately, right? This part's to stop the killer from just doubling back to hook immediately to know exactly when it's time to go tunnel. I don't hate this, but there is some scenarios where I can see this being maybe a problem. Like, I don't know. There's going to be ways that someone could probably abuse this, but this essentially kills killers running straight back to hook. Or, well, it depends on how long it stops before the hook status isn't revealed, right? Also, it disables when all generators are completed, so there's no, like, you have one person unhooked, the entire team's alive, and they unhooked, and you'd have no clue that they're still on, or they're off hook. So, you don't have to worry about that. I think this one I could live with. I personally think that running straight back to hook after someone just got unhooked with the sole purpose intent of tunneling is kind of cringe. You can make the argument that if you were trying to go after the person that rescued them, that this kind of like fucks with you. But there's still two other people on the map. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think this would be a net positive in terms of fun. Unhooked survivors gain the following effects for a limited time. So this is the base kit, borrowed time, and everything again. They get haste, endurance, which we've already gotten before. Elusive is the new one you get. So I don't have to read out elusive. Essentially, when you have the elusive effect, you are undetectable and you do not have killer instinct. You are not visible to killer instinct. So now when you're off the hook, the killer cannot use stuff to go and find you after you've been unhooked. For a little bit of time, you are virtually invisible. Best way to camp is Tombstone Myers. Oh boy, do we have news for you. So, also, when they're unhooked, no collision with other players, both killer and survivor, so no body blocking, which also means that the survivor is incapable of taking a hit, which means that there is no way of forcing the killer into a tunneling situation. So, I think that's actually a good change. If they're going to make anti-tunnel stronger, they also can't make it weaponizable towards killers. Immunity to killer instinct and sees the killer's aura nearby. They pretty much just made it so they have fucking one-sided object of obsession and they can just avoid killer instinct. Keep in mind, I think this is all on a 10-second timer. If this is all the same amount, and all of this gets disabled when you touch a generator or something. The conspicuous action. This whole part here, I don't think is a problem. If this was the whole tunneling reduction update, I would be perfectly fine with it. What's up, cow? Yeah, like, making it so the killer doesn't know exactly when to double back for hook and making it so the survivor's a little bit harder to find off of hook, I think is 100% reasonable. Then, when you get to the next bit, also, you only get haste and endurance once the gens are completed. So if you get unhooked after the gens are done, you don't get to be completely invisible. You just get to run faster and take a hit. Alright. Added a unique effect to the killer hook state UI that indicates the last survivor they hooked. They're giving killers a little bit of an indicator, right? And also, I guess this one's also fine. I think this is actually good. Give people more info on the UI to know what's going on. They know who the last person they hooked was. This could be a double-edged sword. People can use this to guarantee know the last person they hooked so they can tunnel harder. But I would say it's probably going to be easier the other way. A lot of the time, I end up chasing people that I don't want to tunnel, but I just accidentally find them. And I don't remember. So that one's good. After completing a unique hook, the same survivor is not hooked consecutively, killers get the following benefits. Bonus damage for the next generator kick, temporary haste status effect, temporarily reveal survivors, like barbecue and chili, that have lesser equal hook states to the hooked survivor. I like this personally. I like that instead of just nerfing tunneling, they actively gave rewards to killers for trying their best to not tunnel. They make it harder to tunnel with this bit up here, and then they make it better, more rewarding to not tunnel here. And the effects that you get, the barbecue and all that, are lessened for Blight, Dark Lord, Ghoul, Hillbilly, and Nurse, because these characters just kind of cross the map, hit through walls. People that can abuse these bonuses stronger than, like, Trapper can. And then you don't get this once the generators are completed. I personally think that you should be able to get these effects even when the gens are completed. Just the bugs? Fuck yeah. Alright. Added new effects that disincentivize tunneling. If a survivor dies before 6 total hook states, all remaining survivors gain a repair speed bonus for the rest of the trial. I don't know how much that is, and this is when I start getting into the iffy stuffs on the anti-tunnel. 6 total hook states. If a survivor dies before 6 total hook states, there are, what, 12 hook states in a match? If they die before 6, you did kind of tunnel, but there are sometimes scenarios where, like, you are getting your shit stomped in and you just gotta confirm a kill. This kind of punishes that. I don't like this one too much. On one side, right, it sucks being down a teammate with 4 gens left, because, like, what the fuck are you doing in that scenario, especially if they've been tunneled out. If you're at 4 gens and you've all been hooked twice, at that point you're just losing that match. There's nothing you're going to be able to do about that, and this doesn't kick in. But, like, there's 2 scenarios where this happens. Either you're at, like, 1 generator left and you've been forced to just kill this one person because you couldn't find any of the other people. Maybe they're just good loopers, or they're hiding and this is the only person you can find. Or you have tunneled someone out and there's like 3 gens left and you haven't chased anyone else. I don't know how I feel about this one because I haven't been able to see it yet. I don't know how much repair speed bonus the survivors get. It could be like fucking 5%, which is negligible, let's be real. That's the difference between resilience and not resilience. I guess it could matter. But the next part I don't like. If the survivor that was last hooked is sacrificed or killed, generators cannot be regressed or blocked. That's stupid. That is 100% stupid. There are so many scenarios, like 2 gens, 3 gens left, right? Where you need to kill someone because you know a lot of the gens are getting close to done. If you accidentally kill the person, say you brought a Mori, or you're a killer with a built-in Mori, this just kills you. Like, say you Sadako full power someone and you go for the Mori, right? That's something you can do without hooking them at all. If you do that, well, I guess you still have to hook them at least once. It's not going to be very common, but I feel like the scenarios where this happens, this is a complete bullshit thing to do. I don't think you need to have this plus the last effect. These 2 together is just complete overkill. At a buffet in San Antonio, eating like a free healthcare, wings, fish, steak, mac and cheese, watermelon, mandarin, and gummy bears. Jesus Christ. You're making me hungry, man. All I had to eat today was a fucking cold chicken wing, some pastry, like some Asian pastry things. It was like a prepackaged multicultural uh fried Asian food thing. Like there was what are they called? Wontons? I can't remember. And then I had a specialty sandwich from Tim Hortons. That was pretty good. But yeah, no, I really don't like this one. There's a bunch of scenarios where you could kill someone through tunneling means. If you do this, okay, you kill someone out with 2 gens left, even if they haven't, if you double hooked everyone, right? Imagine you have everyone double hooked. There are 2 gens left. You find the next person to chase. You've treated everyone fairly. You've chased everyone, hooked everyone twice. You just happen to find the person you last hooked. And then you get punished for it. And they pretty much lose the match for you because you cannot block or regress gens anymore. Because you killed someone. Like, yes, this punishes killers that immediately tunnel someone out. But it also punishes people for just playing the game. I don't like this one. This one needs to go. Especially if they're going to have both of these. Now, that being said, after looking at like the comments on the TikTok thing I really do feel like people are losing their minds way more than they need to be. I don't even know how to put it. Like, yeah, it is a buff to Survivor more than it is a buff to Killer. But Behavior has pretty much just come out and said, hey, you know these playstyles that pretty much the majority of the community has been complaining about? We made them less profitable. And apparently every fucking Killer main in the comment section on there, and keep in mind, these are vocal people on the internet. This isn't indicative of the entire community. But they are like losing their fucking minds over it. And some parts I actually agree with, like probably should not be a part of this. Like they don't need to do all of this at once. They can add it in piece by piece to see what sticks and what's viable and what's bullshit. But overall, I really do think that they're overreacting. The Killer mains that are losing their fucking minds over this, they're still gonna play the game. They are still going to play the game. They're just whining to whine. They are bitching to bitch. What do you mean I can't slug this man for over a minute and have 0 repercussions? I just made his game miserable for a minute and a half. Fuck you. What do you mean I can't just freely tunnel someone? I actually have to go find them. Cringe. Spoken like a true Survivor main. You're goddamn right, Bucky. I don't know. Like, I do look at some of these things. I like that they're trying to add benefits for not tunneling, but seriously, like, some other stuff should probably not be in this. For sure. I'm not trying to say that there is there are matches where you need to tunnel or camp or slug to win. That is 100% things you have to do in certain scenarios. But here's the thing. Slugging's not dead. It's weaker. Slugging is fully usable as long as you don't overuse it throughout the match. If they kept it to just when you are slugged for 90 seconds, you can pick yourself up, that would be completely reasonable. Everything after this could probably be left in the patch, gone. But keeping it in, I do not think is a problem. There's problems in the tunneling reduction update, but for the major stuff, like the main stuff, I think anything from here to here is completely reasonable. I feel like the community... And you gotta remember, this is a fucking PTB. This isn't all coming out. This is like the last time where Behavior was putting in the anti-slug thing where you could pick yourself up. And then PTB went through and people were like, oh my god, no! And then they didn't do it. So, I don't know. Things are seasoned as well. Hate to say food gets treated better than women in Texas, not gonna lie. Yeah, but food makes people happy. Misspelled bullying. Uh, I do feel for killer mains though, because this is like the equivalent of a behavior patch that reads out something like, yeah, so gens get done too fast. We're making gens take 120 seconds now. It's like, okay. Or like putting in making gens take longer, but putting more incentive into interacting with the killer or something, right? Instead of lurking around, you get bonus gen speed if you've been hooked or chased by the killer, right? So instead of just letting your teammates die, you actively partake in healing. You get like 3% extra bonus repair speed for unhooking someone. Or if you have been in the chase, stunned the killer a couple of times, you get some more repair speed for the gens. And that's their justification for making gens take longer. I don't really want gens to take longer, but if there's like a way to balance them taking longer by making the other parts of the game more valuable, I don't hate that. Anyway, so they made a new status effect, Elusive. So Elusive is just Iron Will, the status effect. Hi Cow on YouTube. Completely different person, by the way. No, not sure who you are. Added a new status effect. The silences grunts of pain and suppresses survivor aura, pools of blood, and scratch marks. So I'm assuming that this is pretty much just made specifically for something like off the record stuff that like off the record does pretty much all of this already. So they just made it into it's Iron Will Lucky Break as a status effect. And like for anti-tunnel stuff, I suppose it's fine. I mean, it literally already exists on off the record, minus the scratch marks thing and the pools of blood. So they kind of mixed it together. I don't think this one's a problem. They updated tomes. I don't think anyone gives a shit about tomes. The shape. So Myers got a rework. I don't like the rework. From the little I've seen, I do not like it. So it replaced Evil Within with 2 modes that can be toggled with a button press. Already not off to a good start. I actually like that he stocked and turned into an unstoppable murder machine over just, you know, and then back to normal. He's got Stalker mode. Movement speed is 4.2, so he moves like Huntress, I think. No, Huntress is 4.4. He's slow. I'm new to the game and I like it. Are these changes bad? Fucking Christ, Cow. Little troll. Pursuer mode, 4.6, which is normal movement speed. He's got a 24-meter terror radius whenever, increased vault speed, and bonus to lunge range, breaking pallets and stun recovery, and cannot stalk survivors. So instead of him having to start from nothing and power his way up, he's either just in tier 1 or tier 2 at any time. Well, technically he's in tier 3 with the terror radius. They didn't make it exactly. But he gets better vault speed. He sneaks up easier still with a 24-meter terror radius. He's normal movement speed, and he gets to lunge further. He does not get insta-down anymore, though. So, Stalker mode has a purpose. You can stalk people. The stalk meter's still a thing. They just changed it. Once the stock meter is full, Evil Incarnate mode can be triggered at will, granting the following effects for a limited time. Your 4.6 movement speed, 40-meter terror radius, and an increased vault speed. So this is pretty much tier 3. Another fast-paced character, you're goddamn right. So, yeah, he moves normal, he's got a larger terror radius, and he vaults faster. He gets the Slaughtering Strike ability. It's just a big lunge. Hold the power button to charge this ability, reducing movement speed. This is Chucky Lunge. Press the attack button while charging to quickly lunge forward, adjusting your angle as you move. The length of the lunge depends on charge time. Longer you charge it, the longer you can charge for. If a survivor enters the killer's attack range while lunging, they are knocked into the dying state. This is an insta-down, so it's still Myers' insta-down, but instead of it looking normal and he just runs at you like a unstoppable force, he goes and like fucking Foxy FNAF lunges at you. I feel like the last thing we need is a lunge related. They overdone it at this point. The devs keep making radical changes. They are gonna alienate the player base. Yeah, Myers 100% did not need to be changed. I think Myers was fine where it is. The only thing I would have ever changed about Myers was taking Tombstone Piece off of him. I fucking hate that add-on with every fiber of my being because it is a game-altering add-on that just spells out no fun for one survivor. And I'm always that fucking one survivor, so this is biased. But yeah, like the only thing they needed to do was rework Tombstone Piece. That is my only opinion. Everything else about Myers was perfectly fine. If a survivor enters, this ability can also be used to destroy pallets. So they kind of took the lunge attack from Demogorgon, made it a one-shot, so you can break pallets or down survivors, but it still has the same charge-up lunge type, kind of like Chucky. And you can grab and kill or perform a regular Mori on survivors who would die the next time they are hooked. So instead of having to bring Tombstone Piece, you just play the game normally, and then if they are on Death Hook, you can just Mori them. So I guess they technically fixed Tombstone Piece. They just made Moriing a part of his base kit, which is perfectly fine. I think that's actually good. I think instead of making a killer bring fucking add-ons to Mori, this just means that the killer won't have to fucking hook someone on the last thing, which is good and bad for killer and survivor. For survivor, this means less pain res and pop goes the weasel, but it also means that there's no chance to flashlight save. They're just dead. And same thing goes for killer. Instead of having to worry about a survivor getting a lucky save on you, they're just dead. But any perks that require you to hook someone are kind of useless on the last one. Even then, Tombstone's not really OP. A 3-out is totally doable as survivor. Every survivor knows to lock her. Yeah, exactly. I don't think Tombstone's OP. It's Tombstone Piece I don't like. Tombstone was never a problem. Tombstone was a throw thing to run because you spent most of the match stalking people and then they would just hop in lockers or stick gens or something and you just were never able to kill them. Tombstone Piece is just fundamentally in a game like Dead by Daylight very fucking cringe and boring. It's a better Tombstone. You get to instantly remove someone from the match and you can do it a couple of times over, or you could just play normally. It just wasn't fun. Because Tombstone Piece was less, fucking playing lockers and stuff. It was getting close enough to them, then popping tier 3 and then eating them immediately. If you couldn't get to eat them, then you just get a free down anyway, because they're in a locker. Alright. Adjust some of the mechanics of stocking, remove the limited pool of stock points per survivor, so there's no more maxing out a survivor by a survivor, though, not gonna lie. Fuck! Then Myers is a character I actually enjoyed playing, but apparently I'm biased. I used to play the fuck out of Myers. Reduced stock range to 32 meters and removed distance modifier. Wait, so they just fucking made it so... They just made it so Myers got more benefit in stalking from a distance, because that's kind of what stalking is. You don't really stalk someone by being 5 feet behind them. That's stupid. And moving while stalking has increased movement speed, but incurs a reduced stock rate. Yeah, whatever. So this is what his lunge looks like, by the way. It's an insta-down, and he just kind of lunges really far. I like how they have the names blurred out for some reason. Like, mechanic-wise, this isn't horrible. It's just that Myers didn't need it. I think he was fine. It was just the one add-on that I would have liked to see get gutted or changed or something. Kind of like how Alchemist Ring on Blight needed a change. I think Blight as a character was perfectly fine. It's just add-ons like Alchemist Ring made him way too oppressive. You know, Killer doesn't have to be strong to have a really unfun add-on. So this whole change was just an unnecessary fix to what I thought was already a good Killer, like performance-wise, and just needed one thing tinkered with. So, let's see what the reasoning is. By moving away from the linear Evil Within tiers, we wanted to give players more tools they can use to adapt to each trial's unique situations while keeping the core of what makes him the shape. They didn't really do that. I don't think they did. Slaughtering Strike makes for a high-threat offensive attack, offering up an insta-down opportunity with an extended lunge that's particularly effective in loops and for ripping through pallets quickly. Fair enough. Understanding his kit has changed quite a lot. We've done a pass on nearly all his add-ons, reworking many of them to offer more unique effects, and particularly for those who have preferred his old playstyle, Fragrant Tuft of Hair will change Evil Incarnate to function like Old Myers, offering an exposed effect and no Slaughtering Strike. Stay tuned. Okay, so you can still play normal Myers. It's just without all the rest of his add-ons, it's just going to be normal Myers. Okay, I kind of like that they allow people to choose which one they want to play. Also, I just realized not all my lights changed. Alexa, change stream lights to orange. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that meme. Fucking, for some reason, the lights to the left of me didn't feel like changing. I was wondering why it was still purple for the most part. So, I really don't like the Myers change. Maybe he'll feel more fun when we get to it, but I feel like this was just a change that didn't need to happen. Oh my god, my face gets really fucking blue when I highlight everything. Whoop. Thanks, Cal. Appreciate that. Fucking negative Nancy over here. Clown update minor. They just made it so his, fast tonic doesn't activate as fast as it does, so he has to take a little bit more time or throw it further to get the benefit. And it also means, oh wait, no, this is after Peace tonic. Oh wait, antidote and tonic, yeah, sorry. And the one that slows you, the hinder, increased how long the after Peace tonic's hindered effect lingers after leaving smoke. So they're kind of cracking down on speed Clown and just turning him back into normal Clown. It didn't last very long. So, you know, back to old Clown. So nothing's really changed. He's still annoying, but I guess he's more reasonable. Yay! Unknown changes. I don't think, did Unknown need a change? I think he's been fine. Increase the additional time added to weakened when injured by a UVX projectile. Fair enough. I guess it was kind of fast to get rid of it, and it was easy to avoid unless you were playing against the God Unknown. I'll allow it. Increased movement speed recovery after teleporting. Also good. Are they just making him better? I'm actually fine with that. Increased camera vertical range and adjusted several add-ons. You know what? I'm fine with this. I think the Unknown was fine, but him getting a buff is also fine. I'll take it. I will take it 100%. Oh, actually, let's see what the vertical shot gif is. So what? He can throw it up further? Okay, so that means more cross-map potential. It's actually kind of nice. Did I miss a gif up here, by the way? No. You should look into Metal Gear Solid Remake since I'm new here. I don't know what games you're into. I don't think my computer can handle Metal Gear Solid Remake. Knowing how remakes are, I'm gonna have to get a better system. I'm on a 3060, man. I'll see. I'll see about it. Dark Lord's getting changes too. Was Dracula in a bad state? He gets to shoot Hellfire more often, increased total Hellfire pillars by 1, so it goes further. Reduced Hellfire charge movement speed. So, does that mean he's slower when charging it? I think that means he's slower when charging it. Slightly increased slowdown time after casting Hellfire. So his Hellfire is stronger, but he can't just kind of like edge it. He's got to actually use it. He's going to be better at using it, but if he like fakes it, he can't just fake it and then touch you. Wolf form. Increased pounce attack charge time. So it takes longer to charge, I guess. Cough, cough, piece your mastery. Fucking Christ, cow. Increased scent orb spawn time. Did they just nerf wolf form? Was wolf form a problem? I don't think it was. I guess they want to make vampire form more useful. Increased movement friction to make flying easier to control. And adjusts his add-ons. That's not a big deal. I think that's whatever. And they only changed one thing on the ghoul. I don't like this. I don't like seeing Oni down here. Please don't hurt my boy. When grabbing a survivor on the other side of a vault with Kagune leave, the survivor is released at the start of the ghoul's vault instead of at the end. Okay. I think that's fair. That just means that the survivor is not that close to the ghoul if they lunge at them. That's like very nothing. It's no secret that it's been a common pain point for survivors to be locked in place when hit with a Kagune leap grab attack across a vault. Survivors shouldn't have to wait for the ghoul to finish their vault before being able to move again. So we're removing this tech. Honestly, ghoul's a frustrating character to play against. I'm fine with this. Like, they changed one minor thing. Hooking a survivor now spawns more blood orbs. Wait. Okay, I know. I understand. Okay, I thought something horrible happened to the Oni. When I was looking at the TikTok thing and I was reading through the comments, people were talking about, like, Oni is dead now. I thought they, like, gutted him? No. They're talking about the anti-slug. But here's the thing. Oni's still good. You just can't leave them on the ground for over a fucking minute. Like, am I missing something? Oni normally goes down a person, slug them, go find another person. You down them, and then you pick that person up. Like, unless you down them really fast, you were probably not getting that first person anyway. I don't know. I thought something bad was happening to Oni. I'm happier that he's in this state. What the fuck? I'll have more blood orbs on Hook. If they, like, double the amount of blood orbs, I'm happy. How many changes happened? A fair bit. Yeah, we understand that this will change the changes we're making to slugging. This will impact the Oni slightly, so we want to mitigate this by turning hooked survivors into a greater source of power gauge buildup. The Oni is rewarded with more quickly snowballing power by hooking. Yeah, I'm perfectly, like, as an Oni player, I'm fine with this. I don't tunnel, or I don't slug that hard with Oni, and even when I do slug with Oni, here's the thing. The first person I slugged gets picked up quickly anyway. It's very rarely that a person stays on the ground that long against an Oni. They kind of jump at the idea of picking people up, or at least whenever I fucking play him. Maybe it's just my lobbies. Maybe that's not fair. And I don't know. I think this is a benefit to Oni. I don't know how many Onis rely solely on slugging the entire match away. I don't like slugging people, so I never leave them on the ground long enough for them to anti-slug anyway, so I'll take it. I personally don't care. And updated various perks, and they don't tell us which ones. They're just gonna let us see when we get there. They did it. They turned him into a dash killer. Oh, what is this? Stop disabling anti-tunnel / anti-camp features in endgame. Jesus Christ. Plenty of downvotes, but hardly any counter argument because I'm right. Look at this fucking snob. Look at this dork. No, anti-tunnel and anti-camp should be disabled in endgame. Endgame is anything goes at that point. The fucking killer's fighting for their fucking life, trying to confirm, like, one kill most of the time in endgame. Damn right there should be fucking anti-camp in endgame. This is the Fabled Survivor main here. By the way, 532 posts. This person needs to touch grass. Holy fuck. When do they go into effect? The PTB is probably going to be on Tuesday, and then the PTB changes after, like, when they... It takes, like, 2 weeks after a PTB for them to actually do something. So probably like September 17th or something is the earliest, I'd say. Could take a while longer. Myers is dash slop now. Bruh, the survivor hand holding is strong with this one. Stop slugging, nerd. Dead by Daylight is side survey. Yeah. Buff chase killers perks, please. Jesus Christ. I know a lot of killer mains are going to hate this because it's been how the gameplay has been for 9 years now, but this is a healthy direction for the game. Removing an unenjoyable, uninteractive, and frustrating gameplay and encouraging healthier playstyles for both sides is absolutely the direction they should be taking DBD. If this results in killers needing base kit buffs to their kits, or more buffs to encourage the anti-tunnel slash anti-slug playstyles, then so be it. Do it. The game shouldn't remain with frustrating elements just because they've always existed. And no, just use X perk is not the answer. Fixing gameplay issues with perk design has always been a negative of DBD, in their opinion. And yes, I have also that opinion for the killer side. I agree with this person entirely. I think that slugging and tunneling is a completely boring and unfun interactive playstyle. I'm not saying that the killers need to go without tunneling or slugging. I'm saying that they shouldn't be strong. I'm okay with tunneling and slugging being fucking nerfed, right, to reasonable degrees, and then the killers getting reasonable buffs to other aspects of their gameplay to encourage them to not play in the most unfun way. It's like one of those arguments where you say nerf tunneling and slugging, right? And they immediately just think that that's all you want. Like, no. I do think that if you're going to nerf tunneling and slugging, you need to make killers more capable of killing normally. You got to make them stronger in some way. I think the best way of handling buffs and nerfs in games is to not just nerf them into the ground or buff them into the stratosphere. There's a give and a take. You got to add a little bit and take a little bit. What's my location? Your mom's house. School starts on Tuesday. I'm sorry to hear that, young man. Rest in peace. I don't know. What I'm noticing here is that the forum response to this is much more reasonable than the absolute shit flinging that's going on in TikTok comments. Like, holy fuck. Where is the reversion of maps, keys, streetwise, Franklin's demise, and removal of fog vials? I don't even know what side of the fucking player base this man's on. He just seems to hate everything. Well, actually, I think he's a killer main. He doesn't want fog vials, and he wants Franklin's demise to be better again. And he wants fucking streetwise to be... What's wrong with streetwise? What does he not like about current streetwise? Like, cool. Your items last 25% longer. If he's upset about it being glitched, that's not intended. Or he said revision. So I wonder if that's actually the most up-to-date version. Sometimes they don't show the current history one. No, that's the current history streetwise. I don't know what the fuck this guy wants. That's another thing. There will be people in Dead by Daylight that will not be happy no matter what you do. And this guy wants to go back to the old map system, apparently, for some reason. Why? I thought killers hated being sent to maps. Anyway, sorry, I'm doing the age-old React shit where I look at the comments now and I'm like, ah, look at this silly Billy. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, my overall thoughts, because everyone values them. I think that this is a positive direction. I think there are some things in this that need to not happen. Like, I don't think they need to do some of the things on the anti-slug and the anti-tunnel thing. I think they can just take the major parts and keep them and get rid of all the side bits, like crawling faster or making it so if you die... If you kill someone, like, if you kill the person that you just hooked already, then you can't do anything to gens. I think that needs to be like thrown in the trash, but everything else seems fine. Some changes, the Myers changes though, that's criminal. I think Myers needs to not be that way. And I think they understood that by making it so people could still play like old Myers with an add-on. But I don't know. Jesus. I think they just all they had to do was get rid of Tombstone Piece, and everything was going to be fine. All right, well, I really only spent an hour doing that. What do I do now? Fuck. Yeah, what's up, Braille? How you doing? DVD, yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you, Fudge? What did I have on my thumbnail for YouTube? Let me go check real quick. Boom, do 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 do, bum 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 boom boom. Sorry that I'm so white right now. My fucking file explorer is white and it just shines on my face and I turn into a fucking snowman. Group by date modified, please. Thank you. This is gonna get even more white. Upcoming PTB videos aim labs. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I'm really not in the mood to play competitive games tonight, whether it's DBD or Rivals. I was kind of like thinking either I'd sit down and be a React Andy and just watch some fucking YouTube, or I could just play aim labs, play with myself. Why didn't you say that earlier, cow? I would have done that. Fuck. It's too late now. Yeah, so, I don't know. I could pop open YouTube and find some shit to watch, I guess. DBD with me. Fudge, what do you not understand of I don't want to play competitive games tonight? Do you not understand? Or I can introduce you guys to my favorite pastime. You guys want to see my favorite pastime? Hold on, let me pull up my favorite pastime. This is what I love to do in my free time. I'm just getting it set up right now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, how was that? I know I shouldn't have to ask because obviously fucking that was probably miserable for you, but I hope you survived that well enough. By the way, so this is my favorite pastime. I like, let me just turn my face cam off. I like going to Amazon, finding pre-built computers, and then pricing them out piece by piece myself to find out the perfect pricing. I want to be able to make a computer better than what, like, retailers can. I do this all the time in my free time. I don't know why I do it, I just like doing it. Like, if I were to do gaming PC, right? And then I should just do gaming PC, fuck it. Right? I'll go find one. Right, like, fuck, let's look at this Amazon Choice one right now. This is a pretty up-to-date PC. It's got a 5060 Ti. Might need you after stream for something. Okay, well, it depends on what it is. Is it something you can't tell me about now? Like, computer thing, or what's up? But computer thing, all right, I'll try and help. But yeah, so this is my favorite thing to do. I don't know why I like doing it so much, but it's fun. Also, hold on, I gotta make this smaller. Maybe not fucking 75% smaller. There we go. Bro, I never thought, this is how I know I'm getting old. It's because I genuinely have some of my most fun on a fucking Google spreadsheet. Alright, so this is a CyberPower PC. Just copy and paste this and put it in there. And then it's a 5060 Ti plus... That's not all gonna fit in there. 14700F. Oh, no, that all fits. I just can't put the i7 in there. All right, its total price is 1660 doubloons. Honestly, for a computer with these specs, that's not horrible, and it's already 11% off. Also, doing this is fun because I actually get to see the good deals on Amazon, right? If I piece it out for only new stuff, by the way, I only do new parts for the most part. Ignore this 2066 gigabyte here. That's not real. For the most part, I try and price match all of the parts brand new from multiple sites and put them together to see if I can make them cheaper. I know this is nerd shit. I know it's boring. But I can't help it. I like it. Do 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 do. 44 to, let's just say 53. It went as good as it was gonna. To be honest, my brain is still fried and broken. Got to be up at 6 a.m. tomorrow for work, and I kind of had a big sleep. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, if there's one thing I hate doing the most in life is trying to sleep when I'm well rested. So I feel for you. I don't know how people do it. How they just fall asleep whenever they feel like it. I can't. I just can't do that. It does not make any sense to me. So let's pop open a new Amazon tab. I honestly, an easier way to do this is to just open up PC Part Picker. Where is my choice to be non-American? Hold on, I gotta full screen this real quick. Canada. Because I got that Canada. Also, yeah, none of this matters anymore. I was parting out some build things, but I'm completely resetting my build again. Alright, so let's start with the CPU. I need a 14700F. Yep. So, cheapest one, $413. It doesn't hurt to check, because sometimes the cheapest option includes shipping. So, like, Shop RBC here might not have free shipping included. Because I think taking shipping into account is fair as well. I've never bought off this site. I don't know. This one always, like, sketches me out. I don't like this website. But maybe they're fine. For the sake of this, I don't want to give out my address. I will not be checking, so we'll just go for what it is right now. So Intel Core i7, boom, it was $414. I'm not going to go through this entire thing, by the way. I'm sorry. I just wanted to show off what I like doing. right? And you just add it up together, piece by piece, until you get what you want. I put this shit ass fucked up crimes to make me feel better about my life. Why I listen to Misery Machine. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, if there's one thing to make you feel better is watching those cop cam footage things and realizing that you yourself are a fine person. There's way worse people out there. Fuck. Alright, let's get a motherboard. I don't like skimping out on motherboards for these things. Like, getting Wi-Fi and all that seems fair. But, like, finding, like, the cheapest one. You know what? I'm gonna put this off for now. I know this is boring and nerd shit. It's just the things that I like to do. If I'm ever not streaming, there's like a 40% chance that I'm just sniping shit off of Amazon and trying to piece it out to see if I could make it for cheaper myself. I love building. Like, last night, instead of streaming, I was playing fucking PC Building Simulator. I love my dork stuff. I love it a lot. Yeah, I'm not too sure what to do now. I'm still refusing to play games, but like, I don't know. Do we watch YouTube or something for a little bit? We got any videos that people want to watch, or should I just open up Aim Labs and let you guys see how dog shit my aim is? I think I'll flip a coin on that. I guess heads is... I gotta find a coin that isn't worth more than $1, please and thank you. Heads is Aim Labs for a bit, I guess. Tails is YouTube. Heads is Aim Labs. We're watching YouTube, baby. I like mainly going to Part Picker and making themed PCs. That's also really fun. I love doing themed PCs. I don't think I'll ever make a themed PC, mainly because making a themed PC normally takes like $1,000 more nowadays, which is fucking... I'm broke. I don't like window shopping for stuff, but it's cool putting them together. Like, actually, Neon Genesis PC. I like watching themed PC builds. Those are really fun. Like, this one is really good. Let me turn off the music and then swap it over so YouTube can hear the audio. Like, stuff like this is dope. I wish I can make something like this. PC Part Picker is how I built mine. Exactly. PC Part Picker is... Also, let me get my face back on the screen. PC Part Picker is a PC builder's best friend. It is amazing. There's so many websites that people don't know about that they can buy PC parts from for free, right? Or not free, but with like free shipping and cheaper than just Amazon. Like hell. If I go... Like, let me go to AliExpress real quick. Hopefully they're not showing anything sus. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me put it on to a different screen just in case. AliExpress, I fucking love them, but they cannot help but show off, like, fucking anime sex figures. Why did these come back? What the hell? I closed these. What is going on? Close window. Close window. Why is this here? I think my PC just had a stroke. Yeah, I love AliExpress for, like, PC parts and components, but sometimes they, there's a lot of gooner stuff on AliExpress. Oh, my Opera recovered from a crash. That's what happened. Okay. Let's see. Alright, looks like my AliExpress is being good today. I'm not seeing any gooner shit. Yeah, it's all tech stuff. All right, put it up on the screen. All right, chat. Also, the YouTube video fucked off. So, like, CPUs, right? Like, Ryzen CPUs are actually really good to get off of AliExpress. For some reason, these are actually reasonable. They're not normally scams. You gotta be smart, obviously. You can't just go down and buy the cheapest, like, 7700X3D. That's not even a CPU, 7800X3D. You're more of a Vaporeon guy yourself? I'm sorry to hear that, Cow. But, like, really good deals on CPUs here. Like, this is an actual CPU. This is well received, right? This is a real thing. This is choice certified. You're not getting scammed. 250 Canadian dollars for a 9600. That's a great deal. You're not, like, if you go to Amazon to try and find that, you'll probably have to pay like an extra 30 something dollars. Right? Yeah, the cheapest 9600 on Amazon for some reason. Why is this one $470? Okay, so yeah, the cheapest one is a fucking X apparently, but it's $290 compared to the $250 off of AliExpress with free shipping. And that's because AliExpress is just all the Chinese processors and stuff being sold from China instead of being shipped over to a different country and then being upmarked in price. You just pretty much buy it from the source. But it's only really good for like CPUs. I wouldn't do GPUs or anything on here, but CPUs and RAM is actually a pretty good deal on AliExpress. You can save 50 bucks off of here, easy peasy. All right. Let's go back to YouTube. Where's that video I was watching? I don't know where that video is. Fuck. Hold on. Let me go find it. Playing Witcher 3 again feels so nice. Already way better than 2. That sounds about right. Where's my history tab? Here it is. There we go. But these theme builds are beautiful, man. I think this alone is like a $600 case, by the way. Like, holy hell. That might be 600 US, by the way. I do not think I would ever buy a case like this. But it's beautiful. I've also been watching a lot of Linus Tech Tips in, like, just any time. I'll have it on, like, just as white noise while I'm wearing my earbuds. I'll be just watching it in the background. It's great. Retaking my exam for the 3rd time tomorrow. Well, shouldn't you be in bed then, Kimbo? You gotta be up early. It's already 11. Thank you for the resub, though. I appreciate that. I'm sorry that it didn't show up. Hold on. Why didn't it show up? I'm using nested browser sources. Sound alerts, did it show up on the bottom left of the screen? I didn't see it happen if it did. I heard it though. That's something I'll figure out later. Oh, you got a late exam. Okay, you'll survive. I just realized this music. Well, do you think this music's copyright? If it's on their video, it should be fine, right? Hey, I don't think this shit's copyright. I should have thought about that earlier. I fucking hate that about YouTube copyright. A song could be completely fine playing in someone else's video, but I would have no clue if it's fine in mine. Hope I pass tomorrow because there's a 2-part to this exam I need to study for and take on a different date. Oh. Yeah, I hope you pass too. Seriously, I hope you've been studying, because this is, that's a big thing. Oh, if you're close to passing last time, you should be fine this time. As long as you get it. I want to get an AIO like that. I got one of those Thermalright cheapo AIOs. By the way, Thermalright is an amazing computer brand. I fucking love Thermalright. They're like the best when it comes to price to performance cooling. But I would not be telling the truth. I would be lying if I said I like the way they look. I think I would love to have some kind of nice Corsair specialty AIO. But those are like $300. Like, it's wild what people will pay for cooling, but it looks so good. But until I come into a lot of money, Thermalright is like the king of good performance for very little money. You get a 595 to 675 to pass. The score is marked out of a 900. Damn. You were so close. So what is that percentile wise? That's like a 70% to pass. It's less forgiving than high school. Jesus. I love the computer, but I wish there wasn't so many fucking anime figurines around it. Feels dirty. I don't know. I'm not a fan of figures. I've seen one too many fucking jar videos. I don't like what people do with them. You know, as beautiful as this case is, I also wouldn't want to work on it just because of how many fucking things that need to be screwed and unscrewed. I would lose so many screws. It was the networking bit that screwed me up, so I've been studying that section a lot the past couple of weeks. Networking is a pain in the ass. That's, honestly, I don't even blame you for that one. There's a lot of things that comes into play when you're networking. I'm much better off with like the physical computer components than figuring out like connectivity things. Yep. Oh, that's another thing. Hold on. I want to, I so badly want to buy custom power supply cables for the next power supply I'm gonna get. But my computer's a fucking beater on the inside anyway. It's not gonna look much better. And I checked the pricing on these. It is insanely expensive to get custom power supply cables. It's like $100 for a set. I'm not spending $100 on fucking colored noodles. So, I'm just hoping the next power supply I'm getting, which is going to be a MSI Mag 750, I'm hoping that the cables are going to look fine. Can I get a Dabby custom PC? Yeah, let's see. Someone's probably made one. What the fuck is this thumbnail? 134 views 4 years ago. Let's see this. Okay, is this just gonna be VSX? Or VFX? Jesus Christ. It's better than what I can do. And it's also a lot cheaper because most of it is actual modding instead of just buying a pre-built case and stuff. Was that a Montec case? Okay, something makes me feel like this is less a Dobby PC and more of a Dobby cosplay. What makes this a Dobby PC? Is it the fact that she mainly chose purple for it? Okay, the custom wiring's nice. The blue and the pink goes good. Jesus Christ, this editing though, holy fuck. Maybe try and Google itself. I'll check in a second. I just want to actually see what the fuck they're doing. There's more effort into the fucking editing than there is into the computer. It's beautiful.
So, Kimbo, I have a couple of questions about the painting. What was the hardest part to do about that one?
Hands. Okay, yeah, let's go find Dobby, but MHA computer. Custom PC. Fuck the PC, can I have her instead? I wish I had your confidence, Joseph. Dobby keyboard on Etsy? Oh. I don't see a keyboard, but like... Alright, so who has $50 plus shipping? Who has $65? Can someone give me $65? I need to buy something. By the way, that's 65 Canadian, so for my American bros, I think like $40 should do it. Can an American give me $40? I'm trying to make a purchase right now. Please and thank you. Fucking Etsy. You're broke? What am I even paying you for if you can't fucking buy me Dobby titty pads? What am I not paying you for? You go out there and waste all of your money on Funko Pops and school and food, all unnecessary things, and you can't even buy me the fucking Dobby titty pad. Yeah, to be fair, Kimbo, you are like autistically obsessive about Dobby. Most people aren't that into Dobby. I know you do. I know this because you never stop talking about him. Dobby is fine. I see what you did. Let's see. Custom PC case. What's a cool... Oh my fucking god, what is this?
These are the coolest PC cases I saw at Computex 2024. This RG beer PC...
Yeah, I don't give a shit about the stoner case. Can you go to the fucking... What the fuck? This thing is awesome! Jesus Christ, imagine you invite your friends over, like, to do something. I don't know why the fuck you would even be looking at your PC. No one, like, does local hosting games anymore, but, like, imagine you play, like, fucking Unreal, like, Ultimate Chicken Horse or something on this. Oh yeah, no, fuck. If anything gives out on this thing, you are never getting that part out. But, oh my god, that is beautiful. I like the LCD screen they got up at the top, too. Holy shit, that thing is sick.
Little details are mind-blowing. Another one with insane details is the Jurassic Park PC that I just wanted to
this is just a test bench with like some dinosaurs on. I like it. I like it.
Has to be this one.
But I don't know. I think it would have been cooler in a case than on a test bench. So did you know that I have the Dobby obsession? No. Sorry, what is this? Route 60. Okay. This one's just in a fucking rim.
By far is this peacock thing. The front panels on this one moves, which is actually pretty cool. What do you think? Which one do you like the most? These are the coolest PC cases.
I liked this one though. That one was sick. I would watch a Linus Tech Tip video, but I think he's up to the size of like YouTube, like he's the size of YouTuber where if you watch his content on stream, you get fucking copyright striked. I don't want to run the risk. Man, I don't know. Do I just type in anime custom PC case? I know you freaks love anime. I like anime too. I just haven't found a good anime to watch recently. There's nothing that I really want to fucking watch recently. Instead of risking it, play DBD. Yeah. Play the game. Oh my god, look, it's a waifu PC. It's a PC. Man, is Neon Genesis like the only one that has like custom PC parts? Maybe it's my fault for just going general, but Jesus. Watch your content? Ah, yes,
Where
true.
are all of my One Piece fans at? Check out this PC. 100% dope PC right here.
Honestly, I don't like One Piece at all,
One
but this is
Piece
nice.
fan. Well, probably not as big as many others, but I am on episode like 570 something or another, so
I love what he's done to the GPU. I don't know what the temps are like on that, but it looks cool as fuck. I hope it's water cooled somehow.
Shanks. This is the good people at Valkyrie at Computex 2025.
Sick though. Fucking Goku's just standing there. I like what they've done with Shenron. Wait, this has Peel on it. Aw, this is boring. This is a fucking pre-purchased thing. He didn't even make this himself. I thought he did this himself. It's less fun when I know it's a fucking thing made by some PC manufacturing shop. Oh, man. Oh, I'm gonna make myself sad now because I'm just looking at computer parts that I'm probably never going to own. Like, I fucking love computer stuff, but it is so expensive. Like, if I go to Amazon right now, you guys should see how expensive it is to buy a PC part in Canadian, right? Say you wanted 5080, right? Just an RTX 5080. Imagine wanting a good graphics card. I know, it's crazy. You go to Amazon. Look at the fucking cheapest 5080 you can get on Amazon. It's $1,700. Like, holy shit. I'm not paying that for a fucking GPU, man. That's not happening. This is my graphics card. It's currently at $400. When I bought it like 2 years ago, it was $600. I can't believe I shelled out $600 for a fucking 3060. But that was when the prices on GPUs were starting to recover, and I didn't know if they were going to be good again, so I felt I had to jump on it. But nah, man, like, ugh. Fucking, for the cheapest possible 5080, not even a TI. Like, a 5080 Ti is even worse. If you can even find them. Like, on here, there's not even a 5080 Ti. There's none available. Actually, is 5080 Ti even released? Hold on. I don't even think the 5080 Ti is out yet. Never mind, I'm being stupid. How long is it going to be for the 5080 Ti to drop? It's been like 5 months? You played on a 1050 graphics card until last year? Yeah, I was on a 1066 gig 2 years ago, give or take. Maybe closer to 3 years. I don't know how you were making do on a 1050, Kimbo. That's a 2 gigabyte card. Those things are pieces of shit. Well, it depends. If it was a 1050, it's a 2 gig. If it was a 1050 Ti, it's a 4 gig card. 4 gig was like almost enough back then. Well, a year ago was not good enough. 4 gigabytes. I'm surprised the 5080 Ti is not out though. Is the 5090 out? I don't think the 5090 is out either. What is Nvidia doing? Oh no, the 5090's out and it's $4,000. Awesome. Yeah, to be fair, Kimbo, your PC parts were from like 2015. You needed a new PC. Actually, hold on. GTX 1050 release date. October 25th, 2016. Yeah, so you had 8-year-old components by the time you swapped them out. And you got to remember, the 1050 was bottom of the barrel when it was released. It was not good. You had an absolute beater of a computer. God. Imagine, though, the money you have to spend in fucking Canada land with our monopoly money because our economy's in the fucking shitter to buy a 30 or a 5090. And the used market's not any better. Like, you can see I've been looking at a lot of old GPUs. Like, say if I wanted to get a 4070, right? One generation old, a 4070. Just a 4070. Let's put it on Buy It Now, and let's put it on lowest shipping first, and then go past the obvious fucking scam ones. Right? So, parts only, pre-owned. This is the first one that I would say is real. It's a 4070 Twin Edge Zotac 12 gigabyte card. This is $660 for a used card, when a 5070 is like within that price range. Yeah, like the cheapest 5070 you can get is $760, right? So explain to me why someone thinks they can sell a generation old used card, right, for $100 cheaper than a fucking brand new card. This comes with fucking warranty. This is faster. This works. It's not full of gamer gunk. Why are you selling it? And this is like a reasonable pricing. It gets worse the further you go in. From working in IT, I figured out what the problem was after, and yeah, it was basically toast. What was it? Now that you work in IT, because you said it was crashing every, like, a bunch. Crashing was either your CPU. It could have been a lot of things. It depends on the crash, though. My bet would be either CPU or RAM. That stuff gives out. GPUs last a good while. I'm guessing your CPU's cooked. Yeah, sure, send it to me. But yeah, no, like, there are people selling 4070s on eBay for the fucking price of a 5070 on Amazon. Like, I don't think these people understand that they have a used card that is a generation old. They make me sick. I remember when the used graphics card market was good. Your device ran into a problem and needs a restart. We're just collecting some error info and then we'll restart. For more information, stop code IRQL not less than or equal. That's a RAM issue, I think, right? I don't know. I feel like I've seen that error code before when I had a shitty RAM stick. It's on the what failed part? Am I stupid? I can't see it. The fucking image is so small. NTOS kernel.exe. Was your fucking Windows corrupted? Is that it? That's a program. Yeah, if that was your fucking Windows being NTOS kernel.exe indicates a problem with the Windows kernel often caused by faulty hardware, corrupt system files, outdated corrupted drivers, problematic Windows update to fix it. Okay, so either your memory was fucked. So for past month, yeah, most of this seems like system files. So I'm assuming because your Windows was like 8 years old at that point. Because here's the thing. Windows as a software kind of starts dying when it gets older. Files get corrupted slowly and slowly. You have to do a fresh Windows install every once in a while. Honestly, Kimbo, did you do a fresh Windows install? If you haven't tried that, you might actually be able to still use that computer. You just got to put a fresh Windows install on it. Yeah, so if you ever think about doing that, that computer is still functional probably. Just give it a clean out, put a fresh Windows on it, and you might be able to just put that out in the living room or something for your parents to use for watching like movies and stuff. That's what I did with my old computers. I just put Windows on it, cleaned it up, and just said, here, watch stuff. You did do a reimage on the PC? Oh, if you did a reimage and it's still not fixed afterwards, then yeah, that drive's probably donezo. My bet would probably be the drive on it. And if that's like an 8-year-old computer, I don't know when you got the computer. That's the thing. The drive could be anywhere from 8 years to 4. Oh, I think it was fixed after, if I'm not... Oh, if it was fixed, 2018 to 2019, okay, so... The drive shouldn't be that old. If it was a hard drive, it should be getting slow now, but it should still be functional as long as you didn't beat the shit out of it. Yeah. No, Windows does that. That's the thing. I love Windows. It has everything I need, but it just kind of like falls apart, and I think it's by design. I'm not looking forward to the next time I have to reinstall Windows. It's always so scary having to reinstall Windows because there's so much like data. You can reinstall Windows with saving all of your pictures and stuff that's on that drive because that's all stored in a separate thing. But it sketches me the fuck out all the time. I had to do it somewhat recently, like maybe a year ago. I had to completely recreate or redo my Windows. No, it was over a year ago now. It was like a year and a half. I had to reinstall Windows to my desktop because something went to shit. And I thought I lost all of my streaming stuff, all of my recording stuff, or not recording, but it was not a fun time. I thought I lost everything. I got to save it, luckily, but then I had to re-add it back to OBS, and it was a pain in the ass. So your entire Windows files just decided to die? Yeah, Windows just does that. There are reasons why people use Linux, and that's kind of one of them. Linux is a lot less, well, I wouldn't say less prone to that, but Linux doesn't kind of degrade like that. But Linux is more prone to you fucking it up by user error because Linux gives you so much creative freedom. And I'm not seeing any good custom PC cases. Like, I guess this one's cool. Yeah. If you had Windows from 2018 to 2019, that window, because I think, recommended Windows reinstall time. Okay, that I worded that completely wrong. How long before I should reinstall Windows? Because I think it's recommended like every 2 or 3 years you reinstall Windows. I remember. I don't know. Maybe I'm just remembering wrong. Yeah, I swear to God, there used to be a recommended like 2 to 3 years before you reinstall. But I don't know where I found that source from. Ooh, this is hardline cooling. I love the outside pumps. I mean, that's just software in general. Anything digital, either on disk or on silicon, will eventually corrupt. Right? It's not entirely Windows' fault, it's just the fact that Windows files get opened up a lot. There's a lot more opportunity for them to corrupt. Now, that's not defending the fact that they can make it way better in terms of recovery and redundancy, but that's the nature of computers. Every bit of silicon, all data has a shelf life. Like CDs, they actually do not last long. There's a thing called CD rot, right? And it affects pretty much every CD disc. They will last like 20 years before they start falling apart. They have a shelf life, which is sad because CD collections are cool, but your CD collection is going to crumble. Eventually that disc is going to be unreadable, which is why it's so important for online, preservation of stuff. You gotta try and put old stuff on the internet before it's too late, because the data will not last forever on physical storage. And yes, the internet is also physical storage, but it's got redundant backups. That's why it's so cool to have like a DVD burner or something, right? Oh, voice crack. If you have a DVD burner and you plug it into your computer, you can burn the DVD onto a drive of yours and put it on a NAS storage device that you have, which is pretty much just like a fucking bare minimum 8 terabyte storage thing with redundant storage. So if a drive fails, the data on it was saved somewhere else. You pretty much make your own internet archive. They're so cool. I've been thinking about making one. I just want to know how to set it up properly, because if I can make like a massive storage thing so my family can use it, we could store anything from pictures, family videos, or just movies in general on it. And then if I wire it properly, they can access it from anywhere. So like if my dad wanted to watch a movie, instead of having to go find it on fucking Disney Plus or something, or maybe it's on a streaming service we don't have, if we had the CD and we imaged it and I put it on to the NAS, he could watch it from fucking anywhere in the house as long as it's stored. And then I wouldn't have to go find the movies for him and put it on a USB stick. It would just be there forever. Oh yeah, you needed an upgrade, Kimbo. Jesus, you were on a 1050. That GPU was already slow and shit when it first came out. And you got that thing 3 or 2 years after its release. The only thing this 50 series NVIDIA cards are good for is watching videos. They are not good gaming cards. They suck for gaming. They are always bottom of the barrel in terms of frequency. If you compare them to the last gen cards, they're like the equivalent of a 60 series card. Right? So you're pretty much paying for last gen performance and bottom barrel last year performance on a 50 series card. They're just not good. They're a good starting point for children. Like if you don't want to spend a fortune so your kid can play Roblox. Don't let your kids play Roblox, by the way. I know I've been sponsored by them, but Roblox currently has a very not good pedophile situation. But outside of that, it's good for, small things for children, gaming-wise. Or just if you need a graphics card, if your CPU doesn't have onboard graphics and you need something, they're good for that, for like watching videos or just getting an image out to your monitor in general. But at that point, there are video cards for that are cheaper. Honestly, this is a Hero Academia build computer, but it's they've pretty much just made it a USA computer. Why is there cum liquid in it? Is this like, is this a Hero Academia thing because the community are like turbo gooners or something? Is that why there's the cum filter? I don't understand why they had to use the milky white cloudy fluid for a Hero Academia build. That seems wrong. Where's like the liquid neon blue drink? Where's the chug jug? I really do not like the liquid in there. I feel like they could have chosen way better like cooling than that. What do the comments think? Okay, so I'm like the only one that has a problem with the cooling. That ran very interesting. Curious, what was the white cooling fluid? Yo, what's up, Durandi? How you doing? It's a cool case, though. Again, I'm shit-talking something that I would never be able to put together with my current abilities. Everything else about it is awesome. Can I just say, I fucking love liquid-cooled GPUs. I think they look amazing. Right? Like, especially, and that's something I really want to try and do, is the vertical mounting GPU thing. I think one of the saddest things about GPUs is that they are sideways all the time. You have all those beautiful RGB fans on them, right, that you spend an extra like $200 for, just to what? Let it fucking sit face down, never to be seen? When you have the GPU vertical, right, or at least, I don't know if that's considered vertical, but it looks so good. Liquid cooling GPUs will be on my exam tomorrow. Really? Oh, that's sick. I want to take that exam. Fuck. I would ace that. Oh, come on. I gotta move to St. John's. I'm taking your job. I will fucking dominate it. It might be Adam Sandler. It might be a deep fried picture of Adam Sandler photoshopped to look like Sans from Undertale. You know, it could be anything, but I'm pretty sure it might be that. That picture's like 6 years old now. It's like a really old one. My buddy made it for me back when we were in middle school still. Bro, I love exams for stuff that I know stuff about. Like, I genuinely in high school got excited for biology exams because I really liked biology class. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You know, I've never played Undertale, but I love the funny little blue bone man. That's the only thing I like about Undertale. Everything else about Undertale, I don't know. I think it's the community of Undertale that rubs me the wrong way. Man, I don't know what to search to find like really cool custom PC builds. You know what? You know what's gonna get a great result? Cyberpunk PC. Because people fucking love making custom Cyberpunk computers. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, I don't want to watch that. Hey, it's the same video. There's liquid cooling, so definitely going to be on the exam tomorrow. Don't forget about O-rings. O-rings are the most important thing about liquid cooling, or else you're going to have a flooded computer. Alright, this looks good. Oh, look at the hard light and tubing. That is so good looking. Holy, look at the bends. It's perfect. Also, they got like 29 degrees Celsius on the temps. That is insanely cool for a computer. The block doesn't really go with it, but the rest of it is beautiful. Hentai Haven PC. You fucking gooner. That is a site that I've not heard from in a while. You know, I might have a little bit too much knowledge on that website. You know why it went down and turned to shit? The fucking owner of Hentai Haven ended up not paying for the site because they were trying to make a down payment on a furry suit. They actively just could not pay for the fucking website, the most popular hentai site, like, at the time, because they spent too much money for a furry suit. Like, what the fuck? I was doing practice quizzes today and only got 5 to 6 wrong out of 25 questions. That should be enough, right? It was like a 70% to pass. You might be on the very edge of that. I like that PC. That's a nice PC. See, I'm so tempted. I would love to watch the Linus Tech Tip ones on stream, but first off, they're like 20 minutes long, right? They're not great, like, at watching videos. And second of all, again, I'm not willing to tempt the wrath of YouTube. Can I get, like, actual... You know what? Tech gore. We're going tech gore. We're seeing bad tech.
Hey, my receipts printer doesn't work.
Yeah, I know it's under new management.
Well,
I don't peruse it anymore.
if you ever wanna see
Why did we invent the internet? What the fuck have we done? The internet has been our greatest and worst tool. It has simultaneously unified people, but it has also shown people things that they have never wanted to see. So it's like a unifying thing, but also not unifying. It creates hate and love at the same time. Yeah. Also, yeah, Jesus Christ, the tetanus VGA cable.
Realize you forgot about it and open it to see if you can scavenge any parts out of it, and you will just see orange.
Honestly,
Hey,
a house that I was living in maybe 5 years ago in the town I'm at, we were renting it. There were 2 old ass computers in the basement, and the person that owned the building just said, "Yeah, fuck it. You can just have them. Do whatever you want with them." The computers were fucked. There were floppy disk drives in them and everything. The only thing I could salvage out of them were the keyboards. Like, they were corroded to hell. I wish I kept them, though. I would have looked at the CPU. If I was more into computers back then, I would have kept the CPUs as, like, shelf pieces. Those are on my exam, too. This is just a kin exam study session now. Hey, VGA cables are easy as fuck, so I don't know what you're worried about.
put this thing into another thing? Well, let's see here. What thing are you trying to... Oh no.
Do I want to watch all of this? I was hoping to just see a compilation. I don't really want this guy talking into my ear the entire time.
Ah, yes, the red square of doom. You have
Yeah,
to...
hold on. Let's find some other tech gore. Maybe not something narrated, please. Please, no, I don't want the MK guy. No, nothing against him. Can I just see... How is this tech gore? Also, yes, I watched this. Fuck it, I guess we're watching it. Whatever.
Hey, my receipts printer doesn't work. Oh, you don't. No.
I'm just putting it on mute for now. I don't know. I do not like the reading Reddit videos very often. I will make an exception, though, for watching, you know, computer gore. What are we doing? We're watching horrible tech gore. We're seeing what evil people do to poor defenseless computers. What the fuck is that? It's a hard drive? Alright, never mind. I'm letting him talk because now I'm confused.
As a spicy, angry beanbag. Funnily enough, the solution for this
That's a
problem
battery, right?
is
That has to be a
also leaving
battery.
very very quickly.
Yeah.
There's a lot more running
You're right,
away in
it's a
IT
battery.
than you think there would be. A Cat5e cable I found under a rug where the user sat and wheeled over it all day, every day for years. The whole
Ooh.
cable looked like that. Look, there's more
That's a
spaghetti
great
inside
internet
the
connection.
spaghetti. If you're sitting
That gets
there
you
and
like
thinking,
a
"How on earth did this still
fucking
work after
2
it looks like 30
megabit
dental
connection.
floss?" Cat5e cable, which is just category 5e, has 8 wires in it. Those 8 wires are divided into 4 twisted pairs of
Himbo, is
wires.
this your
And
internet?
This is done for specific reasons I'll
Wait,
explain
no,
in
you don't have
a
bad
different post.
internet. Who am
But
I thinking
these
of that has
wires
bad
are
internet? Who
fairly
can I make
thin,
fun of?
Solid core copper wires, and they're about the same as what was used for telephone for many years, for landlines. And in many buildings, it was never protected. Telephone's lines were just stranded through the walls. Sometimes you would get lucky, yes,
Beautiful.
and somebody would have done it
I'm
properly,
very
but I've seen
scared
the
that that's
inside
going to
of
be my
many walls
Ethernet
where
cable in a
it's
couple
just the
years.
strands.
I got it
Cat5e
pretty
cable
poked
has
away,
4
but I
pairs
do
of these
step on it
inside
occasionally.
a
I gotta find a better way to
jacket,
put
and
it
on top of that, you
through the
only need
wall or
4 of the
something.
wires, and you can get away with 2.
It's one of
So
those
because
flat
there's so
ones,
much
so as long as it's
durability
flat,
built
it shouldn't
into
be a
this cable,
problem if I
you can
step
put
on
a
it, but I really don't want to
surprising
accidentally
amount
step
of
on
use
it
for
when it's
end
like
users,
not
and still
flat
be
to the
fairly
ground.
functional, at least for business applications. Anyways,
Holy
thank you
shit.
for sitting.
Yes, I get it. It's a
Bleach
fucking cable.
Yeah, this happened a lot during the pandemic. A lot of people found out that you couldn't wipe MacBook screens with them either. I saw a few screens survive.
Why did people have to wipe their screens so often in the pandemic? Just saying, people were doing bad things to computers when COVID was around. A lot of free time to, you know,
hardware. Mullet PC. Business in
do
front
stuff.
and party in the back. That is absolutely fantastic. There's been a trend of buying Optiplex towers, which are small machines
that's
designed
functional.
for business use, but a lot of them have really good CPU.
All right, I'm turning off the voice again. I'm only turning it on if I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. 8 a.m. playing Valorant during COVID? You poor, poor soul. I'm so sorry to hear that. What GPU do you think that is? It's an RTX. Oh, come on. Can you blame them? Those look delicious. So, this is like Russian roulette. We each poke a battery with a knife and see who dies first. Right? You just take a little poke at it. It's fun. It's like popping a balloon, except the balloon fucking kills you.
Also, the last nap you'll ever have. I have no words. Okay, this is
What the fuck?
This is not text.
Is that his phone? No,
That is
that's
custom
an ROG.
3D printed
That's a
fan grill.
handheld controller
Somebody saw
or
Linus
console.
Tech Tips modded to hell
Jesus.
Steam Deck and added their own cooler to it and did the same exact thing. And the fact that they have a 3D
That reminds
printer,
me when my
like,
dad said,
they knew what they were
Road
doing.
of old cables
This was
outside,
not
cut all of
brought
them,
into
including the
tech
ones we
support
use for the
like,
whole
"Oh, my Steam
network.
Deck doesn't this was you walked past it and were like,
Why are these
"Holy hell,
cords
what
all nice and
happened?" And the
colorful?
guy immediately
Why
just
was your
started spouting
networking
benchmarks.
cable
I
out in the
installed
fucking
GPU and
lawn?
it's
Why was that not
working.
underground?
I know this is an IT technician taking the piss, but it still makes me a little bit mad. For reference, many servers have
I don't care for reference. I don't understand this one. Show me absolutely obliterated computers,
Did you
please.
buy the wrong size hard drive? Don't lie to us. It's okay. You bought the. It's
that not
okay.
just a Wi-Fi
Honestly,
card?
This one isn't that bad. Like in all seriousness, the plate carrier for something like this, there's probably an adapter out there for this. It probably costs like $7 or $8. This works just fine. You're not pinching it. It's fine. This is.
Wait, did he fucking use his credit card to fucking mount the... He doesn't have the right size, so he fucking diced a credit card, zip-tied it together, and he... Okay. I like that.
Have you tried turning it on and off?
I love really stupid tech
It
solutions.
was on at one point. I hope it's never on again. From a WikiHow page on replacing a Cat5e cable. Okay, this kind of repair is called a splice, where you strip enough wire on both sides to make.
There's not a problem with it. If it works, right? As long as you have the right cables going to the right cables. I think they're all color-coded properly. I mean, unless the cable's like through a wall and you don't want to fish it, you could just get a new cable.
You can do this and get away with it. And genuinely, like, you shouldn't be rerunning an entire cable if this will fix your problem. In an enterprise setting, you rerun the entire cable. If it's a patch in the wall and this happens, you rerun the cable. That's
okay. So he's saying pretty much what I said.
Pull BS like this because it will fail. It'll be unreliable. You'll be chasing gremlins all day long, and then you realize that one of the twists inside one of those heat shrinks is just
okay. Let's get to the next one.
Because things are broken, and the first thing you see is a blue.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm trying to enjoy this, but I just can't listen. I wish there was just a compilation, you know, like a Funny Dogs compilation, but it's just computers fucking exploding. Let's just do Tech Gore compilation. It's still gonna give me his videos, but... yeah, it's all just MK. It's all MK! Why does this key... oh, is this previously watched? I watched this like months ago. Also, hold on. I just heard something. I'll be right back. Bless my dad's heart. He, I told this before on stream, but I'm saying it again. He heard about my plans for setting up lights underneath the cabinets for my mom that I wanted to do to make them nice with an underglow. And he went out to the store to like one of those super cheap, like, it's pretty much Walmart, but like local. And he picked up this pack of fucking puck lights that take AAA batteries to power for $25, 3 of them. And they just stick to the fucking roof with like sticky strips. Anyway, bless his heart, because he was trying to help. It was not what I needed for underneath the cabinets, so to try and not make it seem like it was an ungrateful thing, I put them above the laundry machine, right, or the laundry room area, the washer and the dryer, but the sticky stuff on it is like just not good. So every once in a while they'll just fucking fall off the ceiling, smash into the dryer, and make a loud ass banging noise. So that's what I just heard. I thought like someone was downstairs, and I was just more curious. It's not like they're not allowed to be downstairs. It's just no one's really downstairs ever at 12 in the morning. Anyway. Can we watch funny animal videos? Fine, we'll put on funny animal videos. Just put it on in the background while I yap. Do I watch Daily Dose of Internet? I really don't like the ones with people talking. I just want to watch the videos. Funniest pets of 2024! I mean, it's an hour and a half, I guess. And they can't copyright this because they don't own any of this. Okay. I used to watch these compilations a shitload when I was a kid, and I got really tired of it because there's like one channel called Tiger Productions that just did like cute cat compilations. But then I don't know, I watched too many of them. It's like, oh fuck, this is boring. It's good again. Why is he running from a wiener dog? I mean, maybe the dog got that dog in him. Am I out of water? Fuck, I'm out of water. I already chugged 2 water bottles today.
You have a smooth brain. No ridges or lumps or valleys or bumps. small, Papa, like that. Tiny.
I don't, if we're watching this, oh, I do have water. If we're watching this, I don't have much to add outside of like, haha, or man, that was cute. I don't have much animal experience. Why is she freaking out? It's a fucking little bird. This is the kind of content creator I've become. I'm just watching animal videos now. I should quit while I'm ahead. And my ahead's not very ahead.
Hi.
Welcome on your to-be flight to Benidorm.
Yo, Jesus! Fucking average pitbull moment. Jesus Christ, is that another pitbull? That was... no, I don't think that's a pity. Honestly, he's lucky that wasn't his fucking eye. Birds love plucking eyes out.
Really, Chrome?
Yes, really.
Really? I can't leave you alone for 2 seconds, and this is what you do?
I'm not Chrome. I'm Sir Chrome the Brave.
Really?
Of the Knights of the Round Table.
Oh my god.
Okay. If there's an animal that I've grown an appreciation for as I've gotten older, it's horses. I used to think people that liked horses were, like, kind of weird. Now that I've, like, watched some stuff about, like, the horses that were used for the basis of, like, Uma Musume characters, I fucking love them, because horses are so weird. Like, their personality is something else. I don't know how to describe it. They're absolutely goofballs. Like, hold on. Well, remember, 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Gold ship. IRL. Like, this horse is fucking hilarious. I love this horse.
Gold Ship, the eccentric racehorse, is the very definition of a naturally gifted
What is...
competitor.
I fucking hate
This
these. Hold on.
seemingly
Let's just-
silly-looking horse.
Is there a mute option?
Gold Ship is...
There we go. It's horse girls you need to worry about? Yeah. But no, this horse is fucking hilarious. He was like an insanely good racehorse and everything, but he's just goofy as shit. Like, a lot of personality. Like, look at him! This guy has like 1,000 children, by the way. Hold on, I want to find gold ship. Come on, where's the... Yeah, here we go. But yeah, no, this horse is awesome. I fucking love this horse. What is... What was the point of the jump cut? Yeah, I'm talking about Gold Chip. This horse is awesome. Yeah, there he goes. I don't know why he is the way he is, but I'm happy about him. I'm glad he exists. I gotta find, like, the actual funny thing. Okay, this one's gotta be funny. This is a 9-year-old video from Japan of Gold Ship. He's just chilling. I don't know what he's supposed to be doing. Is he supposed to be I'm assuming this isn't a race. There's fucking a massive chessboard in the background. What's my haunts doing? And I'm gonna get a bunch of Umamusume shit after this. Just want to see the funny horse. Christ. Can I see the funny horse without anime? Please? I want the real horse. He's an old man now, I guess. Well, this is a 3-year-old video. If he's still alive, yeah, he's an old man. He's an old man of a horse. He's just grazing now. Living his best life. He's got the fucking old man belly, too. He's no longer sleek.
Alone for 2 seconds, and this is what you do.
I don't know how much longer on stream I'll go. I know it's short. It's been almost 2.5 hours, but I'm gonna be honest, this is more than I thought I was gonna do today. I kind of just wanted... Honestly, I may have done something else, but I just really wanted to talk about the PTB. I just didn't want to play Dead by Daylight. Kind of holding out on the DVD for when PTB drops.
Oh, thank you.
Horse skulls are hard to clean.
Hey, have a good day.
You know, if you didn't live in Texas, I would not... I would be questioning you on why you know that, but... Like, as a kid, I grew up in, like, 5 acres of wood, finding, like, deer and cow skulls in the dirt. I understand from a wildlife perspective, you're just gonna find shit like that.
So take that, Dad.
Jesus, how much money do you think this person has? They live in a high-rise with a fucking Pomeranian.
Matt.
Holy fuck. Some of these aren't funny, they're just cute. I want to see animals do stupid shit.
Or you're gonna get off them.
Oh, you make it. Oh, well, good for you. You know, as long as it was humane. It's a cute chihuahua. It looks like the IAM's dog from the fucking commercials. Okay. I want funniest pets of Hold on. Funniest pets of 2024. I demand funny pets, not some fucking dog jumping outside. Come on. Anything to make it an hour and a half of fucking video.
There's one. Oh god. Oh. Okay. It hit me. It hit me.
These aren't even pets.
It's set. Oh my god.
Alright, fuck this video. I'm finding a better one. Maybe this 10-minute one will be more reasonable. Instead of trying to throw together as many animal videos that can even be slightly construed as funny. There we go. Yeah, this is some quality content. This is better. This is the content I should be making. I should just be scraping Twitter for animal videos and then making compilations of them on YouTube and making money off of them. That's all I gotta do. Thank you, cow. Amazing comment.
No puedo creer eso. No puedo creer eso, en serio.
This video proves animals are way better at being humans than we are.
No, tú no hay.
What the fuck does that mean? I miss when the animal videos were just normal. Like, what the this proves that animals are way better. Like, what did he say?
This video proves animals are way better at being humans than we are.
This proves that animals are way better at being humans than we are. Like, what? You mean the dog mocking the person with a broken leg?
No, tú no sabes que se cae la mano.
Like, what the fuck is that even supposed to mean? Jesus.
It took her a month to learn pole dancing, but Kitty just looked at her one time.
Alright, nope. I'm sorry. There's gotta be some fucking funny animal videos that don't make me wanna cringe.
Somebody wants...
Jasper, don't even touch it.
Hit it.
Fucking fruity cow. Oh, do you know what? No, I know where to go to find good stuff. If I could fucking spell, holy hell. Here we go. This is peak content. I love the racist turtle. The racist turtle is the best turtle. It's called World Star. I've never been to World Star. Is that still active? Look at him. It's fucking Uncle Ruckus as a tortoise. I love this man. Or, well, this tortoise. I genuinely don't know what the actual reasoning is for this. I'm going to assume that the turtle isn't just really against the idea of black stuff. So, like, does anyone have an actual explanation for why the turtle doesn't like the color black? This, oh wait, hold on. This is not what male tortoises do right after mounting this is actually what male tortoises do right before mounting a female. So no, he doesn't hate the shoe. He thinks it's fine AF. Okay, so he's not racist. He's actually very not racist. No, I'm not going to, Cow. I think Cow's in a very not feeling normal kind of night, so he's forcing all of us to deal with it. You know what? I'm forcing everyone to watch this because I used to love it. You guys remember when this was the Super Bowl ad?
Man, I might just chill tonight.
Why is the fucking... This was not the quality it was. Was it? Can we watch Barney? No, this is a fucking Dora household only.
Puppy, monkey, baby. Puppy, monkey, baby. Puppy, monkey, baby. Puppy, monkey, baby. Puppy, monkey, baby.
Puppy, monkey, baby.
Puppy, monkey, baby.
What even was this advertising? This was like Mountain Dew, right? Yeah, why was this... Why was that a Mountain Dew commercial? I'm full as fuck. I feel like my 600-pound life sister Mason likes Latinas. Yes, I do. And I'm sorry that your sister's on that show. I didn't actually see the 2025 Super Bowl commercial. Wait, sorry, did the Super Bowl for 2025 already happen? When does the Super Bowl happen? Oh, okay. Super Bowl starts at the beginning of the year. I never saw the 2025 commercials. I remember when Super Bowl commercials were something that people watched all the time.
Refreshing.
It's kissed by the perfect amount of tropical lime.
I remember waiting for them to come out so I can watch them with my friends in middle school. before, like, during class. Oh wait, oh, this is Kiss from a Rose. I should have known. Guys, remember, this is a Mountain Dew ad. This is for fucking Baja Blast. I hope Seal got paid a massive amount of money for this. Oh, fucking Trunk Monkey is such a good commercial. Fucking love Trunk Monkey. I forgot about these. What were they selling? Was this an insurance thing or was this a car sales thing? Or was this, sorry, my bad. This is actually selling Trunk Monkeys, I forgot.
The Trunk Monkey theft retrieval system.
I will know Baja Blast one day, alright? I just gotta save up enough money to where buying a 12-pack of drinks for $40 does not feel like an absurd amount of money.
Only find at Suburban Auto Group, pending approval by Department of
Suburban Auto Group. So is this a repair shop thing? I genuinely don't know who was actually making these. I didn't know what they were selling. I just knew it was Trunk Monkey.
I think it came with the car. Hey.
It's stepping, boy.
The Trunk Monkey Chaperone version. An innovative idea you'll only find at Suburban Auto Group.
Okay, so whatever Suburban Auto Group is, so it's an auto shop commercial. So this is probably a States chain thing that I've never heard of.
I can send hands-free texts. Send. I'm running late. I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Bananas, bananas, bananas.
The Trunk Monkey Texting Edition, only at Suburban Auto Group.
If you want hunky,
I miss
get with
old
the
commercials. They were fun.
Oh, so now he's a
Well, some
monkey.
of them were fun. If you've ever seen an old, like, gaming commercial, like where they're trying to sell gaming components or something, or a gaming laptop, they weren't fun, they were cringe. There was an awful one. Really fucking bad gaming commercials. They were fucking a horrible thing. Other old commercials were fun, though.
Your monkey? The Trunk Monkey. A revolutionary idea you'll only find at Suburban Auto Group.
On my way into work, I spilled
How
hot
many
coffee
of these did they
on my
make?
lap.
How the fuck did they have 10 minutes
And
worth of
I
Trunk Monkey
lost control of my car.
ads? Jesus, I've only seen like 3 of them.
For the most part, I'm glad that I bought a car with the Trunk Monkey.
The Trunk Monkey. A life-saving idea you'll only find at Suburban Auto Group.
Yeah, happened about a month ago.
Do you think Suburban Auto Group is still active today? I wonder now.
Next thing I know, I seen this bright light up in the sky.
I wonder if these ads were good for them, or if like they invested too much into Trunk Monkey and went under.
Now, I don't do probes.
Jesus.
So I'm glad I bought a truck with a trunk.
Why is his face two-toned? What the fuck? He looks like what's his name?
Trunk
Harvey
Monkey.
Dent.
An out-of-this-world idea you'll only find at Suburban Auto Group.
Who do you think you're honking at, huh? What, you don't like the way I drive? What, come on in, I'll give you a drive.
Suicide Silence made a song with the 911 audio of the chimpanzee attacking. Oh, are you talking about Travis the chimp? Or is there another one? You know what's weird is that there's more than one chimpanzee attack in the United States.
The Trunk Monkey.
But I remember Travis the
you'll
chimp
only
is
find
like
at
the most
Suburban Auto Group.
notorious
Pending
chimpanzee
approval by
attack.
Alright, back in the trunk.
I feel bad for Travis. Buddy was just fucking drugged up and obese.
Send.
Like, he was living a miserable life in a cage.
I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Mauled a woman's face off, got shot by cops, and wandered back
Trunk
to his
Monkey
bed to
Texting
die.
Edition, only at Suburban Auto Group.
People should not own, like, great apes as pets. It is, you know, considering they're nearly smart enough to be people,
okay, all right?
I just think they choose not to speak because they don't want to pay taxes, which fair enough. I respect the hustle.
Breathe with a monkey.
But they should not be pets. It's also fucked up that they're in
at Suburban Auto Group.
I do think it's bad to keep great apes in a zoo. But there are some circumstances where, like, they were, like, neglected at birth or something, or abandoned. Just a lot of reasons why they might be there. But it's not good to have, like, a wild adult one there unless they were injured at some point and couldn't be rehabilitated back to nature.
Man, dueling banjos, not dueling with banjos.
The Trunk Monkey Dueling Edition, only at Suburban Auto Group.
Where'd you find this place?
Hey! You know it costs a lot to park here.
I'm not gonna pay you any money.
Well, then you're gonna pay another way.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
The Trunk Monkey Samurai Edition.
That's my trunk monkey.
An automotive accessory you will
Man,
only find
this
at
reminds
Suburban
me
Auto
of
Group.
House Hippos.
I tried everything to get the ladies' attention. Pickup lines.
House Hippo was nowhere near as funny as Trunk Monkey, but it was a commercial that ran in Canada for an energy saver thing. And like energy saving PSA.
I tried trunk monkey.
That was just nice because it showed a little baby hippo living in your walls.
Oh, how adorable.
Yeah, we're a team.
The
Concrete
Trunk Monkey
Zoo.
Wingman Edition,
I believe that's
only
called
at Suburban
New York.
Auto Group.
Thanks.
The Trunk Monkey has done such a great job helping our customers on
When
the
are we gonna
road.
get to the
We
Trunk
decided to see
Monkey
what he could
one
do
that
at the
chases down
dealership.
the kid?
How do we
Or
boost
did
the
we already
sales,
see that?
folks? Any ideas?
I haven't really been paying attention.
Is this your phone number?
I don't think we've seen it yet.
The price you see is the price you pay. I'll take that one. Let's just hope he doesn't quit his day job.
Suburban Auto Group, home of the Trunk Monkey.
Being the best place to buy a car sometimes means taking some chances.
Oh, look at the
So
same
all I
guy
have to do
again.
is slap your hands and I get the car for free?
They have to fill them out first.
I've never sold that many cars.
I'm not giving that a response either. You guys are testing some boundaries here,
We have
Jesus.
a reputation for being the best place to buy a car. So it's probably best he goes back in the trunk.
Suburban Auto Group, home of the Trunk Monkey.
Here to get my car?
$85.
It's funny, but I don't want to fucking.
That was it. Nah.
I don't want to honor it.
And I hope them
I don't want
shoes you got
Twitch to
on
get
comfortable.
pissed. God damn it, Joseph.
That monkey can drive. That just happened.
The Trunk Monkey Auto Recovery System, only at Suburban Auto Group.
Come on, where's the one that I know about? Ah, here it is. This is the one. The classic Trunk Monkey ad, the one everyone knows. I love how he's stanced. He's ready for some shit.
The Trunk Monkey. The revolutionary idea you'll only find one place. Suburban Auto Group.
Bigot? That's
Attention.
a mighty big
We are
word
recalling all
for a
2001
cow.
Trunk monkeys, effective immediately. Due to recent complications, all trunk monkeys are being observed for the following: unchecked aggression, attacking small children, organized crime. What the fuck? Plus many more. If you have been a victim, think you might be or maybe
Voyeurism,
want
substance
to be a
abuse,
victim,
tax
you may
evasion,
be
cult
entitled
activity,
to
gun
special
running,
line and
espionage,
procedures. Head to
halitosis, binge drinking,
Suburban Auto Group
lurid
for further
glances,
instruction
tight
and receive
shiny
free Trunk Monkey
pants.
gear. Licensed Trunk Monkey
When did these commercials come out, right? This must have been like 2012.
professionals are standing.
How do you make sure drivers know where to find the best auto service in town? First, you get their attention
No,
with the
they're
trunk
not.
monkey. People love monkeys, but this isn't about
Only
monkeys. This is
only
about
the
cars.
fucking
Cars.
those
Who knows
Highland
cars?
shaggy
Dealership
cows.
that's been
Those are the
family-owned
literate
and operated
cows.
for over 40 years. Why? Because they've got guys with experience. More.
You know, they got all that hair.
More.
That makes them smarter. I don't know
That's what I'm
why, it just
talking about.
does.
You can never have enough
I love
experience.
those cows, the
What
the
the heck?
Highland
Show 'em the
ones, the
monkey
ones that
You
look
can
like
never
they
have enough monkeys either.
Hold on. These guys. I fucking love these cows. I think they're adorable. Like, I'm still gonna eat hamburgers, right? And steak. But I think these are the best cows ever. No, not the Google Doc.
With my trunk monkey, I can send
I got my own Google Doc. It's full of computer parts.
I'm running late. I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Bananas, bananas, bananas.
Wait, they're just reusing them now. They're trying to hit the 10-minute mark. These bastards.
What if nobody ever said no to your dreams?
How dare they?
You could have been a ballerina, a cowgirl, a veterinarian who only works with cuddly, wuddly puppies. At Suburban Auto, we think the possibilities are endless.
Where's the
when you
trunk
say
monkey?
no
Or is this
no.
not a trunk monkey
So
ad?
we're
This is
saying
just
yes.
another Suburban
Yes to
Auto
pre-owned
ad.
protection. Yes to delivery. Yes to becoming a ballerina cowgirl veterinarian that only works with cuddly, wuddly puppies. Suburban Auto Group. Life
Man, they really wanted it. They didn't even hit the 10-minute mark. That's the thing. They got up to 9 minutes and 59 seconds. They couldn't even stretch it out an extra second. They wanted that ad rev and they couldn't do it. Now I want to show you guys a part of my my childhood. You guys get to see the house hippos. Jesus, this is a 20-year-old ad.
It's nighttime.
Good lord.
In a kitchen just like yours. All is
I wish my
quiet.
kitchen looked like this.
Or is
20-year-old kitchen looks better than my current kitchen.
The North American house hippo is found throughout Canada and the eastern United States.
Fucking love the house hippo.
House hippo
Hey, wait a minute.
is found throughout Canada and the
Kimbo, do you
eastern
see a
United
problem here?
States.
Hold on, let me go back. Do you see a problem? There's none in Newfoundland. What the fuck? Where's our house hippos? Thought you were going to not stream tonight. I know you won't make up for the lost days. Saturdays are days I stream on. I'm not streaming tomorrow or Monday, but I don't, yeah, I don't make up for missed days. Yeah, where are our house hippos? What the fuck?
Are very timid creatures and are rarely seen, but they will defend their territory if provoked. They come out at night to search.
I know it's just because the resolution is really bad, but the CGI looks great.
Foods of the house hippo are chips, raisins,
Now imagine
and
if
the
this
crumbs
fucking
of
thing was in
peanut butter on
1080p.
toast.
What even is this resolution? It's gotta be like... Oh my god, this is so old that the best quality version of it is 360p. You'd think they'd be here since hippos are semi-aquatic? Eh, sadly semi-aquatic isn't fully aquatic. I guess they just couldn't make their way over.
But you knew it couldn't be true, didn't you?
No, they're
That's
real.
why it's
Fuck
good to
you.
Think about what you're watching on TV and ask questions. Kind of like you just.
I hate how... Okay, so it wasn't an electricity ad. This was a online's Children's Advertisers Act thing to make sure, like, dumbass kids weren't believing everything they saw on the internet. We need something like that nowadays. Not like a Child Safety Act that fucking forces you to show your legal ID for every website. But like, hey kids, look out, this might not be real. I'm feeling like Moodang now. You know, I never actually got into the Moodang thing. Moodang is probably like a grown-ass adult now. I spelt the name wrong. I wonder how big... Moodang has to be like actually large now. It's been a year. Okay, I'm fucking... Moodang live stream? Do they have a Moodang live stream? No. Moodang now. I want to see what Moodang is size now. How big is Moodang? It turns 1. You know, it is a mammal. They might stay small for a lot longer. It's not like they're a fucking lizard.
Thousands of adoring fans gathered
This is a
at the zoo
month
in
old
Thailand
from
this week.
PBS.
for a 4-day celebration of the first birthday of
Hey,
Mudang.
he is. Mudang's big. Look at
Took
him.
social media by storm.
Yeah, I want to see a size comparison with the mother.
44 pounds of fruits and vegetables, which she shared with her mother. The zoo is about a 2-hour drive from Bangkok, but
I
fans
love
came
this
from much
cat or
farther
this
than Molly
I love this hippo, but it's so sad to see all the popularity brought out like bad people throwing shit at it through the
helping
cage.
prepare her birthday breakfast.
Tired of DVD boss? Yeah, kill him. Sorry, Cal. No DVD slander here. That's my bread and butter. You can't have that
I can
opinion.
make it work to fly to Thailand. I will
He's
only
not.
be there
She's
for
not as
about
big as I
30
thought she would
hours,
be, but
that's enough to go see
man.
Mudang, and that's exactly what I did.
Thea Chavez came from Houston.
Mudang has brought a lot
The
of
fucking
happiness
Make
to each and
Mudang Great
everyone.
Again
She's
shirt.
just a potato, a moist potato that has bursts of chaotic and calm energy at the same time.
Jennifer
Mudang? Yeah, probably. I don't know if it's good eating. Things like mainly fucking blubber and fat, but if that's what you like. You can't have Mudang. You can have another one, but not Mudang. Mudang's off the is off the table.
Has been a social media star practically since
I
birth,
feel like
thanks to
these are
photos
old
and videos
videos.
her keeper posts showing her many moods.
I want to see Mudang like a couple days ago, because yeah, look, that's way
She's
too small to be
achieved meme
Mudang.
status and has been featured in posts from X, a top German soccer.
Yeah. What is Mudang's most recent appearance? Okay, so that, yeah, pretty much the size there. So she's like a third of the size of the mother, I think. Jesus, how many Chibi Doki clips am I gonna fucking see? I know she went apeshit over that, but goddamn. Oh, I fucking love... I gotta watch the scary movies. There's so many good fucking things. I've seen so many silly clips from it. I missed out on so many movies.
Haro? Hibachi Benihana Teriyaki.
I love the Bandicam at the top. You can't have a video without Bandicam. Those hippos are like miniature, they don't grow too big. Oh, I know, yeah. I'm just saying, like, in comparison to the mother, I thought they would be roughly the same size, but I forget that large mammals age slowly. I'm so used to everything growing big quick. Like, it's only, like, fucking great apes and massive mammals that take a while to grow. Like, dogs get to full size in, like, a year, cats, stuff like that. It make me feel most things grow too fast. Boys being boys 12? As a boy, I want to see this. Of course. The most average boy activity is eating shit. I gotta see this again. Because it's not a funny video unless it's a little dude just completely folding. Okay. Okay, that was good.
Name me a country that's never been colonized.
What did you say?
Country that's never been colonized.
Yellow?
What? This is a boys being boys compilation. What? Okay, this sucks. I don't like this. I hate these compilations so bad. They feel like just something that's been scraped off the internet with a bare minimum, like, style or something. For the sole purpose of getting ad rev. Okay, well, some of them are good. What even happened? Is that a little man? It's a fucking little man. It's sick. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. I mean, he still did way better. I can't even fucking get on a skateboard. I don't know how to stay balanced on those. So good job for him.
Goodbye, window. There's a poor man's Rolls Royce.
More videos like that. I fucking love videos like that.
Ain't nothing special about them fucking rolls.
Chapter 3, verse 55. Can I finish? Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar!
Okay. So this is after a pub walk. They are drunk as shit.
Yeah. You slap a coworker for $25,000. It ain't about the money.
Okay. You know what would make for a good stream, but also a stream that would get me fucking banned in like 30 minutes, is if I just scrolled through my Instagram shorts feed or my Instagram reels. There are so many funny fucking videos on Instagram reels, but it's mixed in with just OnlyFans girls, racism, and fucking like death. I love Instagram, but I cannot show that to the world. That is like a guilty pleasure app. I don't like the death part. I don't like that one. I don't like that part of Instagram. That bothers me. And it's been really good. There's no more random people dying on Instagram as far as I've seen. But it's still got a lot of OnlyFans girls and fucking racism. To be fair though, Instagram is like super equally racist. Everyone gets their shit kicked in on Instagram. So if everyone's being made fun of, is it real? Is anyone being made fun of? I remember seeing a lot of these videos back in middle school. There can't be that little new stuff since then. Okay.
What's up, Ryan?
I love racism. Yeah, but Jesus, a lot of these videos are like 15 years old. Holy hell. I mean, they're on Boys Being Boys number 12. I can't imagine there's that much new shit. I can tell you this, like, very seriously. I have seen every single fucking video that they've shown so far. Well, some of the ones at the beginning I didn't see, but like, I've seen this one. That one goes further. He breaks another bottle. They didn't show all of it.
Favorite letter I ever got said, "Dear Steve."
Oh, it's the Blues Clues guy. Oh, he's so nice. Yeah, fucking music's not playing Excalibur. Stop trying to get Dracula Flow to play. If you couldn't tell, it's not on.
Negativity can be like an addiction.
I thought I was in trouble for a second.
Being positive.
First name?
It's Sarah.
I got
with no
a fucking flashbang there, Jesus.
Yo, Num, I'll give you $20 if you throw your...
Wow, look at the sugar count on this.
It's massive.
You know what else is massive? What is that?
1.8.
What does that mean?
means you were higher than twice the legal limit.
Yeah, you tell him, cow.
Twice in legal minute?
Signs that you are not straight.
Number one, you like boys.
I think this shirt would look nice.
What, for you?
Yeah, for me.
Yeah, sure.
You think?
Why not?
Would you fuck me in this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a mango on a fork.
Were those fucking police doing this? Oh, awesome. This is the best spending of tax dollars, trolling people.
Like a mango on a fork.
I have not seen this video in so long. Jesus. Laugh and you go to hell challenge. I lost that challenge like fucking 6 years ago, man. My spot's cemented next to Satan himself. Don't worry about that. If I go to anywhere outside of hell after all the shit I've giggled at that I've seen on Instagram, like, then there's no justice.
Exactly are you looking at?
Magic Mush made a video why digital media is bad. Newsflash, dumbass. All media is fucking digital. But I have it on my CD. Your CD's gonna die in fucking 10, 20 years. As long as the media is alive and saved somewhere, I don't give a shit if it's digital or physical.
What the? No antique farming equipment. Guys, let's go, bro.
Maybe save digitally on a cloud service is bad, but like if you save it digitally to your own home server, that's good. And every modern storage nowadays is digital anyway.
Hey guys, my dad bought a really big grill.
Go over there.
Just kidding.
I'm sorry, that was mean of me. I don't know. I recently had to deal with some fucking like CD and like digital shit. The best fix for saving your media is to just have your own at-home storage. It's called a NAS, right? You pretty much just make your own like massive like 30 terabyte storage. Some people have fucking petabytes on it, right? But you just make it at home. Make your own server and you just store all of your videos and movies on it. It was about digital gaming. Oh, if it's about digital gaming, yeah, digital media is one thing. Digital gaming sucks. Yeah, I thought we were talking about movies. Yeah, digital gaming, yeah, that blows. You pay to not own anything. If you want access to the servers, even if you fucking clone it to your own thing, if you don't have access to the account, guess what? You're fucked. You can't go there. Yeah, digital gaming, bad. Digital media is fine.
What's your name? What's your name, sir? Sir, you left your card over there. We are not
to be fair, CDs were always just a license to play as well. Well, not always, but they became that pretty quick.
Corporate called. You're fired. Oh dear.
So a pedo bite is normally when, you know, the bite of 87, right? I don't even have a funny joke for that. Like, I don't know. It's what happens to a pedo when they go to jail. They fucking bite the curb and get their jaw stomped in. Hopefully.
What you doing?
No, look at it. Look at the top part.
Oh man, you.
Sehen kann, in Deutschland hat's geschneit. War gerade im
SpongeBob.
Gym. Jetzt müssen wir damit nach Hause fahren.
There any possibility of survival if a person is sucked into an aircraft engine? Firstly, you need to stay absolutely calm.
How's that even boys being boys?
Could you help me find the
That was a
birthday
woman.
candles? It's my girlfriend's birthday today. I need a 4.
It's when the minors groom.
Ew. No.
Oh, I see what joke you're making there.
How long have you been married?
4 years.
What did I say?
Fuck, you told me you were gonna pick me up.
Yeah, on the bike, it's a Carrera.
Oh my god, I just sounds more like, where am I gonna go?
On the fucking handlebar.
Man, a lot of these are just boring.
Is it 8 billion people in the world?
There's 8 billion people.
I know, let that sink in.
Okay, yeah.
Hair off of your face. Gentlemen, it is all about showing your forehead.
I want to see a lot of like the funny videos, not the compilations, just like individual super funny. Oh my fucking god. This video is 3 months old, right? Yeah, of course I fell off. I was never on to begin with. The fuck are you on about? Dog, this is Boys Being Boys 12. This was made 3 months ago. This man has fucking shit out a Boys Being Boys. You can't see it because my big ass head is in the way. He's shat out a Boys Being Boys 21. 2 months. How many Boys Being Boys comps has he made? Oh yeah, it's a generic compilation. It was just something put on in the background. He's on 37! Okay, so this is one of the things that is absolutely the worst part of AI existing, is you can just tell a fucking AI bot to scrape together videos and throw it together. You just tell it, yeah, go find viral videos with men and just give me all the links, and then you throw it all together, fucking zero effort, make a compilation, and here we are. Buddy has 19,000 subscribers with a zero fucking anything of his own like creation. He made nothing, and he's getting paid for it. Oh, this is 100% being at least assisted by AI. Like, the account is from March 8th, 2025. It's not even a year old. It's half a year old. This is 100% at least an AI scraped account. All the videos were scraped with AI. Because he's posting a fucking video, like, every 5, maybe 3 days. 3 to 5 days is a new video. And you know damn well that in these videos, there's like rehashed videos from before. What the fuck are those thumbnails? This looks like it's stuck in 2017. I prefer the 2017 thumbnails versus the thumbnails of today. I'm gonna be honest. Today's thumbnails just meh. Meh. I mean, I make some banger thumbnails. You want to see the thumbnail I made for today's stream on YouTube? Where the fuck is it? Am I stupid? Where is my thumbnails? Thumbnails. This is what I made for today's YouTube stream. I went on to MS Paint. I had no clue what to fucking do. I knew what I was going to do today. I did not know what kind of thumbnail to throw together for it. So, yeah. Graphic design is my passion, by the way. Ugh, I don't know what to watch anymore. You know what? I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do. You guys are about to watch a man lose his life to AIM Labs. Old news, but Markiplier was in the hospital again? Yeah, I saw something about that. While this is loading, I'm gonna go take a quick piss. My bladder's about to explode. I got a tinkle. Oh, fuck. Ow. I just slammed my toe with my door. Hold on. I'll, quickly, boom. Turn browser off on YouTube so I can turn music back on. Hi, Dracula Flow, because I'm not playing fucking Dracula Flow. And you guys can't hear the game. So let's just do in-game instead. And game capture some AIM Labs. Yeah, I'm probably going to be done streaming sometime soon. Maybe around 1 my time, so in the next 20 minutes. I think that'd be a good place to call it. I swear to God, my dad's trying to make me more fat. Again, bless his heart, my dad has like over 100 donuts worth of, or 100, yeah, over 100 donuts in free donuts. I don't know how to put that. At Tim's, he gets a lot of Tim Hortons because my mom and him both drink a lot of coffee, so he gets a lot of points. So he's got enough points for like over 100 fucking donuts at the moment, and every day for the past like, I don't know, like at least 15 days now, he has been getting me and my sister a donut. And like, I love them because the donuts are delicious, but good lord, I don't need that many donuts. I hit my pinky toe on a weight loss. The nail. Oh, I hope I never have to lose a nail. That shit is fucking terrifying. All right, watch me suck shit at aim training. I'll have to lock in a little bit, but... Oh, fuck! Okay, hold on. First off, I don't need music on while I'm listening to music. There we go. Fuck, I didn't save it. No lobby music, please. Alright. We're restarting. I should not talk while I'm doing this. Do. Ugh, awful. My best so far has been a 65 grand or 65k. Yo, what's up, Nastia? Sorry I couldn't say hi to you. I'm trying to focus a little bit. The aim trainer's taking all my attention. How you doing? Jesus. I've been trying to do some aim training for at least like 15 minutes a day. Like, if I'm going to do nothing but play video games and try and make that my business scheme, then I may as well try and get good at it, right? I do better when I don't have an audience. GG, easy, get good, scrub. Fuck you. Also, let me put it on Aim Labs. Just so I don't fucking... There's 8 people watching Aim Labs at this very moment. All of a sudden, I've come in with over half the viewer base. Let's go. Top of the board on Aim Labs, baby. Who the fuck actually streams this, like, normally? Alright, locking in. Locking in means missing all my shots, by the way. Left. A little bit better. I was literally thinking about how I haven't seen you in so... Oh, oh, you're talking about... Yeah. Yep. She popped in a couple of times here and there. I've been seeing you live early in the day for me, Nastia, but like it's like just early enough that I'm still waking up. So I'm sorry that I haven't stopped into your streams, but I hope they've been doing good for you. I hope you've been having fun with your streams with whatever games you've been playing. Fuck. My fucking game is trash! Oh, that wasn't actually that bad. I'm getting closer back to my high score. Am I out of water now? I think I'm actually out of water. Fuck, I don't want to go grab more. I mean, I'm not going to be streaming for too much longer, at least. I really gotta start streaming earlier in the day, though. Oh yeah, I would love to talk with you again. Your stream was so much fun the last time I was there. I know I wasn't there for very long, but it was always a pleasure. You're such a nice person. Hold on, I'm restarting that one, Jesus. Alright. See, incremental improvement, you know? I was at 61, then 6. I've gone up every time that I didn't quit out a lobby. It doesn't count if I quit it. I'll do like a run or two more. I've noticed you started wearing the cap. Is it because you're shy or do you want to show your eyes? A little. I do think it looked better, but it's because of what it says. It's one of those funny hats. It says "Fish want me, women fear me." It's my little gimmick hat. Oh, this is gonna be a real dogshit score. Oh my god, I can't fucking hit anything. Like, my accuracy is ass. I'm just this is because I have an audience, that's why that's why my aim's bad. Holy fuck. Actually, why am I so bad right now? Maybe I'm just tired. That's my excuse. Oh my god, yeah, holy hell. I'm actually struggling. Yeah, chatting's fun. I don't normally do it because I just don't have much to talk about most of the time, right? So it feels kind of rough, but I felt like doing it today. Oh, Jesus, that was a good run. God, fuck, I was hoping I could beat my score. Do I take another shot? Do I try again? Or do I think... Do I stop with my shenanigans? Do I take what I can get? I do not know how people have such high scores in this game. They're just built different. Holy fuck. I hate that buzzing noise. Oh, do I try? Do I try? Do I try? Do I try? I'm trying one more. One more. All right, sorry. That one doesn't count. That one doesn't count either. It's like a point of streaming, like people can come and share whatever they want and they have in the oh my god, I can't read. Like people can come in and share whatever they have and if they live and they also can do that. Yeah, exactly, right? It's fun. Just chatting, right? Can share interests. See, I want to get good at multitasking and shooting, so maybe I should actually focus on talking while shooting. Because if I can narrate while shooting, then that's better for a streamer than just being the best at shooting, because then I can also be entertaining. So actually, I'm going to keep on trying to talk now. I just don't really know what to talk about outside of the fact that I don't know what to talk about. Ooga, 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 chaka. Maybe I should just try and sing the lyrics to the songs I'm listening to. But yeah, you see how much slower I get when I start talking? It's actually awful. Versus when I'm locked in. Me doo doo doo. Honestly, for a run where I was talking, that actually wasn't bad. Huh. Now it's all good. It wasn't your fault that I'm, like, borderline illiterate in my own language. That's none of your problem. That's my fault for not being able to fucking talk or read. I don't know. I don't know how I managed it, but since streaming, I've actually been worse at reading. Me. No, I'm locking in now. That's the problem. I gotta keep talking. If I don't talk, it's all for nothing. Me, stuck feeling do. There we go. See that? I slowed down as soon as I started trying to sing. Awful. Awful. I should expect to get worse if I keep talking. I don't actually know any Ukrainian people. Not anyone living there anyway. I know like a person or two with heritage there. But they just live in the States. That just feel like, I get that you might have ties to a place like biologically, but I feel like if you're born in the States, it really doesn't have as much oomph as being born somewhere else and then moving to the States. It's like, I live in Canada. I have some like Irish back like history and all that, French and all that in my blood, but it just doesn't feel like much because I live in Canada. Like, sure, I have blood from those places, but it doesn't make me feel like I'm a person from those places. I just feel Canadian. I just feel like me, and that's okay. You don't have to feel like you belong to the blood you have in your body. Your blood shouldn't be the thing that decides who you are. You should just be happy with who you are and where you live. Well, you shouldn't be happy with where you live if you live in a shithole. If you want to get out, then you should get out. But I don't feel like just because you have blood from another country, but you were born in a different country, you should feel some kind of allegiance to the country your blood, the blood you share with. It just doesn't make sense to me. It's a matter of the community you were born to, not the blood in your veins. And it's not to say that you can't enjoy the culture from those places that you share blood with. Like, say your parents were born in China, right? They moved to the States and you were born. It's all right to feel some kind of kindred towards China, because obviously your parents have culture there. They want you to live your life, you know, culturally equivalent to Chinese. But that doesn't mean you have to live your life as a Chinese person. Just respect your parents' culture. There's got to be a balance, you know? Or maybe I don't know. In Russian language, we can have really long sentences, but when I try to translate too long, since I've noticed it's hard for others to understand and read. Yeah, translation things don't do good with long sentences. My grandpa was from Ireland. I blame him for being short. Fuck you, Grandpa! So if someone don't understand that I'm usually split my sentences to couple shorter, that's fair. The translating things do a lot better with shorter sentences. My father's mom was a whore, so even I don't know which race my grandpa. God, I didn't realize grandma was a slut. Grandma got around. Yeah, I'm like a weird mixture. I'm a decent bit native. Like, not majority native, but it's in there. Might be enough if I decided to go to the government and, like, claim I was native. They might give me a native card, but I don't want that kind of handout. I don't feel any inclination towards native culture. I don't feel a part of it, so I don't want to take advantage of it, even if I could for benefits. It just seems scummy. I don't live like a native. I'm perfectly happy living my life outside of a reservation. Nothing wrong with living on the res, by the way. I just like my life as it is. Just like how some people would rather live on the res than live out where I live. It's just a matter of where you were born, what you're comfortable with. I'm comfortable here. Me too, Cow. Me too. You know, this is fun. I'm aim training and we're having, like, weird theological conversations. Or I'm just being racist and I'm not even sure about it because I'm too busy playing the funny shooty game. Credible. It's big up from that thrift shop down the road. It's in my pocket. I miss the days where Thrift Store was like the song on the radio. I fucking jammed out to Thrift Store. Speaking of, thrift stores suck now. Even thrift stores are overpriced and shit. Oh, that was an awful run. I thought I was doing good. Good night, cow. Sleep tight, buddy boy. My mom's family is really good, so I know which blood I have inside me from my mom's side. Oh, that's sweet. My grandmother on my mom's side is part indigenous, though I don't feel any connection. Yeah, that's the thing. Just because you have the blood of a group running through you doesn't mean you feel any connection. If you feel a connection, that's great. But if you don't, there's no reason to feel any kind of shame about it. Like, yeah, I'm partially indigenous. I feel zero connection to them. I was born and raised in, like, Canadian culture. Or, like, I don't know what to call it and to not make it sound offensive, but I was born the way I was. I was raised the way I was, so I don't feel any connection to it. Holy fuck, that was, yeah, this is a rough start. Actually, I saw my grandpa was from Ireland, but I don't think the man who raised me was my real dad. Oh, I say my grandpa was from Ireland, but I don't think the man who raised me is my real dad. Okay. Oh my god. I stopped to talk for a little bit and then all of my aim goes out the window. My grandma was finished, so I'm white as snow and take sunburn as soon as the sun comes out. I'm luckily not, like, I'm pasty, right? I come out pale, but whatever indigenous I have in me saves me from most sun problems. I'll still get sunburned, but it doesn't, like, I don't cook immediately. Thank God. I like being outside. Best of both worlds, baby. Holy okay, no, that was awful. I don't know, I just missed like 8 shots in a row. My mom used to always make jokes about cheating on my dad with an Asian man, and she said it so much that I don't think it's a random joke. Jesus Christ. Joseph, is that why you felt like being a VTuber? Is that why you are the way you are? Have you done a DNA test? If you haven't, go see. You might actually be. I'll take it. I'll take it. I think that's where I'm gonna call it on the fucking shooting range. My brother always tells me I'm adopted. My sister's from my neighbor. Both of it is a lie. No, no, no. You're the black sheep of the family. Nah, I don't want to say that. That's mean. I was invited to a family meetup in one of my dad's side. I did not enjoy it. The people there were strangers who I don't remember and I only met a long time ago a few times. It also brought up memories of when my grandparents on my dad's side passed. I don't know. Dad. It is what it is, man. Like, there's a lot of extended family that I don't know, and I'm not saying you have to live life the way I do, but I try and actively be nice, or I'm not saying you weren't nice, but I try and cherish shit, even if it's not people that I know, or that I'm not going to enjoy being around. It's awkward. I want to try and make the most out of it, because I don't know when the next time is I'm going to see these people. They could be dead by the time next time I have to see them, or not see them. Like, if there's one thing that I'm not the biggest fan of, it's like family ties, is feeling like you have to be around people because you're related to them. But at the same time, like, if I have the opportunity to be around this person and my family that I know and care for seem to care and love these people, I'm going to try my best to see why they like them and try and get to know them at least a little bit. Even my friends used to bully me that I looked Asian because my eyes were so small. Jesus. Joseph, do you want me to pay for a DNA test for you? Hold on. Let me pull up Google real quick. How much does a 23andMe cost? So an Ancestry DNA genetic test kit costs like $80 Canadian. And that's on sale. So like for $50 US, you can check out what ethnicity you are. Multivitamin gummies. Yummy. Oh, alright. I think I'm done with AIM Labs for now. I'm not getting any better, and I'm hovering around the 61,000 to any. I mean, I had a 54 earlier. That was rough. You might have some genetic testing in Russia. That would be cool if you did. I'm not sure what your major retailers are in down in Rushka land, right? So I don't know which shop to tell you to check, but there should be something to check out for it. I don't know if I'll ever do one myself. Not that, like, I don't believe in them. I just don't think I care enough to know what kind of ethnicity I am. I think I'm happy with who I am, no matter what I am. I don't think I want to go down the road of seeing what I am. Not like it'd be a problem to see what I am, but I kind of like just being me. I feel like if I go and find out exactly what I am, I'm going to start using it to label myself. So I'd rather just be me, you know? Ambiguously whatever the fuck I am. I mean, everyone thinks I'm white anyway. I mean, I am pasty as fuck. I'm pretty much white. Some kind of native, but who knows what else might be in there. But I don't feel like finding out. I think it's more fun if it's a mystery. I don't think we have something that we can use at home. Aw, that's no fun. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the home kits aren't great. They're not very scientific. You do the kit, then you send it in through the mail, and then they'll tell you stuff about it. You just give them your DNA. But I'm not sure if Russia has anything like that, because the home kits that I just showed you, right? You do a spit swab, whatever other DNA. I'm not sure. Do you think they do semen samples? You might have to jerk one out. But they take whatever DNA they ask for, and then you send it to them, and then they do some testing. And then they'll send you the results. I didn't attend their funerals because it's too much. I was in Lapoil when my grandfather was taken for burial. I see his open casket, and I barely kept myself together when I seen him. When I was sedated for my dislocated shoulder just a week after he passed, I was crying that I didn't attend their funerals. I feel you, man. I got to go to one of my grandfather's funerals, and I held it together. I wanted to cry. I really wanted to cry when my grandfather passed, but I don't know. I saw my mom crying, and I didn't want to make her feel worse. I think about it now, because, like, maybe it would have been better to cry when it happened, right? Because I felt so bad for my mom, and I genuinely do miss my grandfather. I just didn't feel like crying then was the right time. Maybe I should have cried. I don't know. Maybe I was trying too fucking hard to be tough or something. But I'm not afraid to show my emotions. I don't know why I didn't cry. I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry really bad at my grandfather's funeral. Man, now I'm feeling sad. Fuck, Sin Ancestry, my cum jar. They're gonna find a fucking statue in there. Yeah, no. I think about that sometimes. Like, if I should have cried. If it would have made my mother feel better or worse if I was crying with her. Like, at the time, I felt like I needed to be strong. You know, I shouldn't cry so my mom would have someone to, like, hold on to or something, right? Someone to be there for. But now the more I think about it, I wonder if she would have felt better in knowing that other people felt the same way she did. I don't know. What's done is done. There's nothing I can do about it now outside of telling her, like, how I feel. But, hindsight's 20/20. Anyway, this stream got depressing real fast. She even had a huge herpes or whatever it was on her face after that. Oh, not the herpes. My grandfather on my mom's side has a few family secrets he keeps to himself and will probably take to the grave. From what I heard, he doesn't know who his father is if he has a twin who is still alive. Okay. Probably not alive now if he's elderly, but who knows. I only cry when I tell my Ann B. Body Pillow how much I love her. That's a joke. Don't have that yet. Joseph, you are a specimen. One day the goon joke will not be a joke anymore. The goon will be real. You'll have the goon cave. Bam, bam, do 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 do. Alright, anyway. I think I'm gonna skedaddle for tonight. I've been live for 3.5 hours, and it's pretty much just been yapping and then some aim training. I'm sorry that it wasn't video games, but it's fun to just chat sometimes. It's not a joke. I'm addicted. I need Ambi. Of course you do. You're a freak. Yeah, it will be a reality. I know. I know this man. I know what kind of man he is. Oh, before I go, by the way, I just want to say, part of the reason I didn't stream yesterday was because I was setting up some stuff for my desk. So now I have an audio switch. So like underneath, so before when I would want to use my headphones, right? And I was using my speakers, I would have to plug my headphones into the speaker because I couldn't have them both plugged into my computer at the same time because it caused audio issues. Oh yeah, I'm terrified of women. Well, women, it says women fear me, but let's be honest, it's like reciprocal. I'm terrified of women. They're scary. They're mean. Have you ever seen Real Housewives? They're like evil on there. And vice versa, I don't know a woman that would shake my hand. My sneakers, yes, I plug in my sneakers. That's how you power on your light up Skechers. But yeah, so my desk speakers I have, there's some Logitech ones. And they have a audio jack to plug in my headset whenever I want to use my headphones for listening, right? So that was annoying, and I was slowly breaking the cord doing it. So I spent $25, and now I have this thing called an audio switch. So right underneath my desk, I literally just have a switch. It is a... Well, it's a switch, you know? It's like a lever. It's this way normally, but you can turn it this way or that way. Don't imagine that as a penis. Women can be scary, but men either. Yeah, I don't think you've ever heard of Real Housewives. It's a reality TV show, and they're just absolutely nasty women on there. They are so mean. I would cry if I was on that show. But yeah, no. I've met some really nice women. I've been lucky. A lot of the women I've talked to in my life have been genuine gems, but I'm not looking forward to meeting, like, big city women. Like, I don't know how I would survive meeting the average California woman. It just matters where you live. Anyway, so that switch I got, I can just flip it, right? And all of a sudden, you can't hear it, but my speakers are playing the music from stream. It's just really quiet. But so instead of having to plug my headphones in all the time, I just reach under my desk and I flip a switch, and now I hear through my headphones. It's awesome. The second thing I did is the monitors. You can't see it because you're resting on the monitors. You know what? Let me do a little bit of tomfoolery. I got floating monitor stand, so I'm not sure if you can see it. Ignore all the cable management. My monitors can move now, so like if I wanted to move this one, I can just kind of, you know, look at that. It's over there now instead of over with this monitor, right? I can't show it off very well. But now I can move my monitors pretty much wherever I want within the area that the arms are. And they just float. It's so fucking nice to have that over what my setup used to be. But yeah, so that's what I did. I think it was yesterday I set it up. I was a little tired after setting it up, so I just decided not to stream because it was a pain in the ass setting up the floating arms. I'm gonna be honest. I did not have fun putting those in, but it's done now, and I don't have to deal with it anymore. They just work. The audio switch I think is more practical, but it's also nice to have. Alright, well, I think that's some good outro music. Some good old shit-ass Newfie music. Leave her, Johnny. Leave her. But, you all have a wonderful night. Once again, Nastia, thank you for stopping in. It's always, the stream always gets a lot more fun when you're around. I love seeing you. Anytime you're streaming, I will try to stop in. I just gotta actually wake up in time. But you all have a wonderful night. Sorry for not streaming yesterday, and I am sorry for today not being a game. I guess it was technically a game, but it was more of chatting. I know some people enjoy the chatting. I know other people just want to see me play games. Is this not Newfie music? It says Bonavista. I think this is Newfie music. I don't know. At this point, it could be something else. But yeah, you all have a wonderful night, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Yeah, today. Bye-bye. I did not watch Land and Sea full vids on YouTube. I did not. Nope. I don't think I ever will. We'll see, though. Oh, and to the people watching on YouTube, I know today was nothing content-wise, but please subscribe. I'm trying to hit monetization. I'm shilling. Yes, I know. If you can, I would love it. If you did, if you can't or don't want to, I fully understand. No pressure. You all have a wonderful night, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday. For real this time. Goodbye.